Hey, what's going on? It is what day is it today? Wednesday. It's
Wednesday. I'm just laughing at Joe's comment already.
What's Joe's comment? Oh,
That
good.
little
I'm gonna have to
zombie
say
action.
that. Okay. All right. I know the commercial's probably running, which is good. But busy Wednesday for us all, I think.
Busy enough.
Wednesday.
Busy enough.
Busy
I did
enough,
skip a
yeah.
shop. I figure I'll go tomorrow.
I didn't. I mean, I went to one. I talked to some people as usual. You know what I mean? You just get the feeling out there for everything. Obviously, there's a lot of books out there, a lot of FOMO people, but we'll see. We'll probably get into news and stuff. Let's say what's up to Key, GT Key Comics. What's going on? Hi. Thumbs up. All right. What does Tommy got? Tommy's got hard times or good times. Either way, have a fun tack stick show, gents. Thank you. Catch you on the flip side. Cheers. Thumbs up. Cheers. Cool. I don't know. Rock on. There we go. Joe, Jesus. What is Joe? What is Joe?
Mecca lecca hi, mecca hiney ho.
I know from. Oh, is that what the head used to say on Pee Wee's Playhouse?
Yep,
Nice.
it's zombie. That's the picture.
That's what that is. All right. Well, Pete knew off the hat.
Yep.
Eric, good to see you. Peace. Good evening, fellows. Towley and Tyson E. Good evening. Good to see you. Hello, all. Hello, B. What's up?
B.
Welcome to the D. B. What are we getting low? No, sorry, dude. You know what? I'll be honest with you guys. I'll get into it in a minute. But like, I coach. They moved my coaching of soccer from Monday to Wednesdays, so I'm coming in, and it has been the shittiest weather every Wednesday, but not shitty enough to cancel it. So it's like snowing or like sleeting and drizzling. So like a lot of times you'll see me with a hoodie and stuff, still trying to get the cold out of my bones. So I have the cold in my bones right now. Can't get it out, but it'll be out in a little bit. We'll see. Ooh, we'll see what happens. But yeah. Sorry, Joe. I'll get it to you. Ed saying hi for their algorithm. Hi, Ed. Greeting, Matthew. Greeting. Go
I
Celts.
usually see Ed in my other premieres, but I think I've missed all of them this week.
I don't know. I had a good draft. We should have gone live with the draft last week too. That was my fault. But man, the Lions had a hell of a good draft. What's up, Ryan? What's up? Ryan's got something going on at his LCS that's fishy, dude. I don't like it. I don't like what's going on at his LCS, which just stinks because I actually like the guy who owns it, and I don't know. Maybe I'll have to talk to the guy that owns it because I don't like what's going on over there. Like all of a sudden, your books that get popular, the FOMO books, don't show up in your file, and then happen to make their way into your file the next week.
Oh, that's the worst.
Hey, Spidey. Well, I don't think the problem is
that you got the books, bud.
Hey guys, Pete, I got the books. Thank you. Good. I'm glad you like the Lions.
You haven't heard from Tom. Tom never claimed his prize.
All right. Well, we can give it to somebody.
We're gonna have to rerun it in a like
Tom.
Who? We have something good.
Tom NT.
Oh, Tom and T.
Yeah, we haven't seen him in a bit.
Yeah. Oh well. Yeah. Maybe he's. Well, hopefully everything's okay.
Hopefully it's okay. Right.
Yeah. You're out there. I still got the books, but otherwise we might run the wheel or do something else.
Yeah,
with that giveaway soon. So you're running out of time.
Yeah, the guy who runs, I really enjoy the guy. I mean, the guy who runs Ryan's LCS is a great guy. He's a legend in the area, so I'm not going to slander his name. But he's recently hired some people to try to help because he has so much comic books to take care of, and it just, I'm just saying, maybe I'm wrong, but I'm smelling something fishy going on over there. So I'd hate to have that happen. I think it's a bad call, and especially when the owner's really the owner's wife is really honest. That sometimes some of the workers think they're doing stuff, and I'm not quite sure. People know what's going on. So, all right, Lions drafted some ballers. We did, Joe. We filled. I don't know what the hell the pundits were talking about. They must not have watched our terrible team last year and figured out that we need to fill holes.
We had a good offseason and we had a good draft. So I'm
yeah, man. I'm not mad at it at all. Not mad at it at all. I can't actually. I'm excited for college ball and for the Lions for the first
and
time.
Pete's got to be happy. He got Aaron Rodgers.
Hey, we didn't even need Aaron Rodgers. We would have had any other quarterback than what we had. We would have been in the playoffs.
Yeah, true.
Okay. Remember Aaron Rodgers?
I think
Aaron Rodgers threw 2 interceptions on in the red zone within the 5-yard line to the 31st worst defense in the league last year.
Hey, at least he got to the red zone. We had a kid who scored 3 points and said, well, I didn't let the defense down.
No.
Oh,
Oh, you didn't let him down, really?
Yeah,
3 points. You think that's enough to
Yeah.
win an NFL game? 3 points? Really?
Yeah, we don't. Luckily, we haven't had that problem because our kicker's not that good either. I don't know.
It wasn't even the kicker. That's what I'm saying. The kicker's.
I know, but that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. I don't know if we have that great of a kicker anymore. But then again, Hanson was a stud, so we'll never get back to when you get a good kicker. You'll never get back to it. All right, that's enough football talk.
Football's so far away. Football's
Yep.
Looks like the
I'm missing
commercial's
the Sixers
over.
team right now. You understand how much I like you guys. I'm missing the Sixers playoff right now.
I mean, that you're just settling in for disappointment, anyways.
I mean, we're already up 1. I don't even know what the score is. They're probably down. If they're in Boston, it's all right. Embiid, MVP.
Okay.
I haven't been following.
What's up,
basketball.
Comic Chef? Hey, Marv. Good to see you. I actually been watching the Warriors because it's got a bunch of, it's got Draymond Green on it, who's an ex-Spartan. I was watching a couple of the other teams. I pretty much watched teams with ex-Spartans on
They just
it.
missed. They just missed it last night.
Yeah, it's been all right because the Nugget, we had a couple teams who've had a couple players on them. They go across, so it's good to see some of the boys. Hey, Bruce, it's good to see some of the boys out there still playing, ball. So, 76ers are down by 8 at halftime.
Right. Again, they don't need this game. It'd be nice to pick up this game in Boston, but they already won one in Boston. So
I know a lot of people don't like Draymond, but he's a really nice guy. In real life, he's a nice guy.
Okay.
I just read the news about what Dylan Brooks, under no circumstances will the Memphis Grizzlies. That was great. That was one of the best things ever.
They will under Memphis. They've got some problems. We've had some boys. We got some ex-boys out there that have had a couple issues on that team, like Miles Bridges. So I hope he gets back to playing, or he figures out whatever that situation is going on there. You never like to hear stuff about domestic violence, no matter what side of the ball it's on. You know what I mean?
Nope.
So
Never.
yeah. What? Got my pink bear? Got my pink Zaggy? What's going on?
Those don't
Pink
go
Berry and
together.
Foster's.
They don't mix.
Pink Berry's that ice cream joint, right?
I'm saying, like ice cream and beer.
That's just like a more expensive. What's that other place that does the shit just like Pink Berry? Cold Stone Creamery.
Oh, Cold Stone. Yeah,
Cold Stone Creamery is like the buffet version of Pink Berry. Like it's the Golden Corral, I guess.
Never been to a Pink Berry, so
we don't have them around us. We got Cold Stones, but
when they started popping up, me and the wife used to, before we had kids, we used to travel a shit ton. So yeah, I'd be out on the West Coast or wherever. I mean, I still travel a bit, but yeah, Zaggy is being Zaggy. The fridge, it's got the flinch. Hey, give it to him. The flinch topics are going all the way. Yes, sir, they are. Yes, sir, they are.
Mega Bowl.
The Mega Bowl.
Ring the bell.
All right, that's a good way to start it off. Let's get into news. It's good seeing everybody in the chat. Appreciate y'all getting here. I'm starting to drink a Red Bull, so we'll get that energy. We need to get you all back into
energy
it.
up. All right, let me.
Yeah, got to get it.
I had to trim some of the clips and things, so we got a long list to tier list tonight. But
yeah, hey, by the way, just in case, so we can run it over, we're going to do only 2 comic reviews today, a DC and a Marvel. But I'm adding in, instead of doing the C list separately, I'm just trying to remind us of some of them. So I kind of added in some stuff there. We know the last couple of weeks you guys have given us some feedback on how you like that, so I'm going to keep rolling with that. Number 2, we're going to cover the free comic book day comics. Mind you, when I originally pitched this idea, my idea was not to go over all 45 fucking free comic book days.
Hey,
thank you. It's 9 minutes in.
You got canceled.
But hey, there's a boss here, and I ain't him. Look to the left, whatever way Pete is to me. Where the hell you at?
To the right.
Blame him for this nonsense. I'm just a lonely
we can go
employee.
through some of them quickly. I get it. We're not ranking them. It's going to be
nobody listening to me.
Like a must buy, a maybe, and a no thanks. Like it'll be real quick. So we should be able to run through them fast. And don't forget, we got t-shirts. We got vintage t-shirts to go over, as you can see behind Dub.
Hey, that's what Comic Chef. That's what I'm talking about every day. That's why, dude. I'm telling you that I didn't know anything about cars, and I bought that you like. Everybody's like, Dub, you've seen my truck before. Everybody's like, look at you. You buy a vehicle, and I'm like, no, because I did my brakes. I still haven't done an oil change on it yet, but I've done brakes in the last 8 years. I've done brakes on it a couple times. I fixed like a blower motor. I fixed a heating coil, the windshield wiper that runs on the back. All this stuff I redid the light. I didn't do it, and I hit things with it.
You
So
got
like
me with cars. I don't mess with cars.
But that's why I bought a car so you can fix it, and it's so much cheaper. I mean, I'm not gonna. My next one's probably gonna be a Lincoln, so I'm not fixing that. But whatever.
You get the car and just run until it dies.
That's what I'm doing.
And most I can do is I change the fuse. Once my phone's not connecting, I can't listen to my audiobooks. Sometimes I gotta get the pliers out and change the fuse, like put it back in. That's about the extent of the car work that I'm capable of handling.
Pete, I don't think you have this problem, but Dub probably does. The problem is now in both my real life with my real business, my real job, and my comic book selling, because I do shows, I do like 6 shows a year. I need space to transport stuff, and I hate, even though I got a tow, that's for my boat. I don't tow anything but my boat. I hate the like having to like everybody's like, why don't you just get? First off, stop. Okay, I know I got a 4x4 garage, right? So I can, and it's 2-2, so it's 2 up, 2 down. Everybody's always like, why don't you just get a trailer and then park it in your garage? And I'm like, because I don't want a trailer parked in my garage, for one. Number 2, make a car that's big enough that I don't need to do that. But what I'm saying is now, see, the biggest decision I'm having is I don't know if I should buy the Lincoln Expedition, is that the Ford Excursion XL, or a Transit, believe it or not, the Transit Connect, because the door space, they make it more economically or aerodynamically friendly to help gas like things or something. I'm not an engineer, bro. I don't know what I'm talking about. I'm talking on my ass at this point.
That's why you see so many of those on the road.
Yeah,
because they're specifically designed for that.
But now the door size, like I can't even buy the new Yukon. Like if I want to buy the Yukon Denali XL, I can't buy a new one because the size to get my boxes and to get like all the stuff, the setup stuff that I need, it's like it's not the same size. Today's size ain't yesterday's size. You know what I mean? Today's size is way smaller. So I don't know if anybody's got opinions on what I should buy. If y'all have had the Lincoln Navigator before, and you had a Ford Excursion, and you like, because I think I was going to buy the Navigator, but now the Excursion I saw, and it's got like another 1.5 feet of space, and that's all I need. I mean, it's not got as many nice bells and whistles and shit, but then the Transit's higher, so I can just like. But the problem with the Transit is I have to manually take the back seats out. Where like with the Lincoln, you press a button, and I'm getting too old. I mean, I'll be honest with you guys.
You get yourself a sweet van like Zaggy suggests.
Yeah, except for look, dude, I'm an old dude. You can't be an old dude driving around creepy panel vans. You know what I mean? The best you can do is a Transit. But the problem with the Transit is that the one that, so I also like, hey, getting older there. It's wintertime. I like the heated seats now. And I like the, you know what I mean? And like the only Transit that has it is if you buy the titaniums, but like those things, they put more plastic on the inside. So you have more cup holders, because you'd want a Transit for more fucking cup holders. That don't make shit sense.
Yeah, but think about it. If you got yourself a nice van, you can get a big mural painted on the side and like macho.
Dude, the Econ 300s, I was looking at those. You can't get this is the problem with them. Ask me how much one with 85,000 miles on it runs. Gonna run you 30K.
How much?
30K. So guess what a Lincoln Navigator is going to cost you? Heated, cooled seats, 40,000.
Your books need heated and cooling seats.
No, my fat ass needs heated and cooled seats, asshole. I'm fucking old as shit,
I know,
bro.
you're fucking Michigan. I get it.
Yeah, dude, it's bullshit. It's bullshit out here in the streets. Hell no. Yes.
I don't like heated seats. It makes me feel like I'm pissing my pants. I don't like it.
I heard a joke.
Get that warm, like, wait.
Can I tell an inappropriate joke? Can I tell a really inappropriate joke?
Has it been 5 minutes yet?
Might as well. Yeah.
All right. So so this old grandma turns over to her granddaughter, and she goes, and the granddaughter's of age, by the way, and she got this heated seats on, and the grandma goes, the kid goes, hey, or the young lady goes, hey, why do you keep turning off the heated seats? And grandma goes, they're for heating the seats. And she goes, yeah, grandma, for heating the seats. And she goes, yeah, you don't need them. You don't need the seats heated. And she's like, they're for heating the seats. And she goes, yeah, grandma, I'm cold. She goes, it ain't for heating you. It's for heating the seats. And she goes, yeah, that's why I'm turning on. She goes, no, we're not trying to cook fish here. It's for heating the seats. Or she said some shit like, I fucked it up. But like, I saw the lady say, it's like one of those videos. I saw the lady say it, the grandma say it to her I could only assume it's her granddaughter, but pretty much told her heated seats are not for cooking fish. And now I'm just like, damn, that stinks. And man, I mean, why would you put that on the internet?
I don't know.
Grandma telling you it's not for heated seats.
I'm running the thing for the news.
Yes. Hey, in my defense, that's the thing. I saw the people saying it, the grandma to the person. Like, I think it's funny because it's a joke, but like, that's what she was really saying to the person. It's not like I came up with the joke. And yes, I told it poorly.
Now that that's over, we'll get into the news. We've not looked at any of this. This is all Dubs. The Dubs are going to surprise us with some news.
It's going to be some fantastic news today. Top stories. Had a couple of them. I didn't know which one was really a bigger story, but then I kind of nailed it down to two specific ones.
Let's take a look at the first one.
It's got to be the writer's strike, right? I mean, like they kept going back and forth, and they have decided to go on strike. Basically, the Writers Guild, which is 11,500 film and television writers, and the trade association is Alliance of Motion Picture and Television Producers. Netflix, Amazon, Apple, Disney, Discovery, Warner, NBC, Universal, Paramount, Sony. That's pretty much all of them, minus a few smaller. And they want more streaming. They want more residuals from streaming. They want more. They want, they don't want them to be able to cut writers' rooms down to like one or two people, and things like that are the biggest sticking points. And they thought they were going to get an agreement, and it didn't happen. So this is kind of a big deal. What does this mean to us? This happened, I don't know, back in 2007, sometime around then.
Yeah, it sounds right.
Yeah, and what happened then is that we got a whole bunch of reality TV because they don't need. That's where this huge boom of reality TV became such a big deal, and of course they've kept it. When the writers came back, they just had them write the reality TV for us. So, so anyway, I don't know what's going to happen this time. There's a lot of actors and creators, showing solidarity with the writers, and we'll see what happens with this one. But a lot of things are written already.
They do a lot of different things too, comics and
rewrite.
And the other, and it's.
Well, I mean, pay these people their money. Listen, the place has changed, and of course, companies have taken advantage on technology changing and streaming and everything like that. And I get it, but pay the people their money. Like change the deals, man. No big deal. Just go out there and change the deals. I mean,
I'm sure they'll figure it out. I think it's just tricky figuring out percentages and all the details because. I don't know. It's not an easy thing.
Right.
It's not easy. I know it's easy to say just pay them, but some of these things can get real tricky, especially when you're talking writers' rooms. And it's like, well, so somebody while everybody should get their credit, how much credit does everybody deserve just because they're sitting at the table? What if one guy says and he gets one line in something? Does he get the same amount of credit as somebody who
right. No, I understand. I understand that, but I don't think that's the major sticking point. I know. But the major sticking point here is exactly the thing. Like, was it Scarlett who plays Black Widow? Is it Scarlett Johansson?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You remember her? She went through this with the acting thing too. Well, because it's written in the contract typically that they're going to play for a movie, but when they take it to the streaming, she pretty much got her residuals cut down to that portion of it. Now they're doing the same thing. Hey, we're going to need the same type of quality of work out of you. We're going to need the same stuff, but your residuals are going to be paid different because you know what? We don't have, if we put it through one run of our television program and then we use all our repeats on streaming, then you're not going to get the residuals you would if we put it into syndication. Okay, well, let's clean this fucking mess up. Let's pay our people, get them back to work here.
Yeah,
let's go.
We'll get them there. Yeah. We'll get them there. Just hopefully it doesn't take too long. That's all.
Right. Yeah, Joe, AI can't do it, actually. If you've been watching some of the cases right now, it went from the Supreme Court. There was a, what the heck did they call himself? A computer scientist, engineer, or whatever. He flat out lost the case saying that AI could independently create its own content, which therefore means that it has to get even the starts of its content has to come from somewhere.
Of course.
So I mean, there's just but at that then it owes somebody. I know, but Pete, like that's where you're gonna start owing somebody. So you're gonna owe the rights to somebody.
Somebody something.
Right.
Yeah, I mean the lawsuits are not going well right now for AI. So I mean it's just not going well for them. So we'll see.
If we ever get around to doing my FOMO thing, I did use AI to make my new FOMO song. So
cool. Well, Marv, I agree that AI probably does write better than him. I don't disagree with that at all.
But at the end of the day, it was his idea to do it, so it all fall back to him. If AI did Favreau stuff,
I think you could have I think Marv could talk to AI and it could come up with a better idea than what the fuck.
Yeah.
All right.
Fair enough.
All right. So the other big news.
Fair enough.
Was this one? Margot Robbie allegedly reportedly has been offered a MCU role, and that role happens to be Sue Storm.
I'll pass.
Yeah, why? It could work, but why do we need her? Like, it doesn't have to be her.
It couldn't work. I don't think it could work.
No?
No, I don't see her as Sue Storm.
Yeah, give her a chance. She can't play, Harley forever.
She's got Harley Quinn. She's going to be Barbie soon, and now she's going to do this.
That said, I don't like the idea that she's offered a role, but not cast as the role. Like, okay.
Right.
What are we waiting for?
Yeah, we don't...
I don't need to be sitting around waiting like I was waiting for Aaron Rodgers.
Yeah, it was about 2 seconds before we knew this comment was coming from Zaggy, but I get that you like her. I'm just saying, like, we can find, there's more than one woman out there. We could find somebody who could,
this came from a known, I guess, Twitter guy who has been on before, and this was reported over a bunch of different news sites. If it was just a Twitter guy, I probably wouldn't have mentioned it, but it's been reported in a bunch of different places. It did make the rounds. So so I thought we could talk about it and see, what you guys thought. I don't love it, but I also don't hate it either.
Yeah.
So
AOA. First off, Sue Storm is over 30 and a mother. Oh wait, hold on. Where was it? Was he not the one who said that? He did.
Yeah, he said it.
Well, also depends on where we're picking them up.
Let's relax on how much somebody is long in the the tooth, as they say. Eric Squirrel Girl is I don't know who the AT&T girl is, but Leftover Zaggy's been pining for that for a very long time.
No, but the AT&T girl is Squirrel Girl.
What does that mean?
Well, she was cast as her, but she would have been perfect for the role of Squirrel Girl. But the AT&T girl.
She does commercials for AT&T.
Does all the AT&T commercials.
I very rarely watch commercials.
Yeah. She's been in a few things, but anyway.
Yep.
Hey,
anyway.
Joe. All right, Joe. All right, so I shouldn't tell any more of those poor tasting jokes.
No, we'll leave them.
Because the chat has fallen to that wayside.
Yeah, you get them wound up.
Yep.
It's like giving your kids sugar. It's like
I couldn't believe that. I can't believe that grandma said that to the grandchild, though. I thought it was hilarious. It got me by surprise. What? Zaggy? What? Okay, please go, Dub.
So, box office, guess what the number one movie was?
Hang it in there.
So 40 million more. 40 million more this last weekend. And that puts us at a grand total of $1 billion worldwide.
Whoa. Wow.
So, yeah, it's only the fifth film.
I almost went again.
To see it? Again?
Only because, like, my wife she did the thing with her friends, so it was just me and my son. I was like, "What do you want to do?" And it's like, thought about the movies, but was like, there's nothing new for us to see. There's nothing old for us really to see for a second time. I was like, do we want to see Mario again? He's like, I'll see it. I'm like, yeah, but I don't know if I want to see it again. Like, I don't know. I don't know if we need to go to the whole theater experience again for it. It was good, but back-to-back weeks. I don't know if it's back-to-back weeks good.
Why? What did Top Gun do? How much did Top Gun do?
I don't know what Top Gun did.
See, John Wick's still there. Star Wars, Return of the Jedi.
Top Gun, it did cross $1 billion. I think it made 7-something domestic, but that's not a overseas type of movie.
I wouldn't be ashamed of seeing it twice. It's a good movie. It was good.
No, I just didn't feel like going the whole rigmarole.
I think the difference is that Leftover probably was pining over Princess Peach, and I would just not. But...
I almost talked him into going and seeing Dungeons and Dragons again, but it's all right.
So 4.7 million, I thought wasn't so bad for Return of the Jedi. I mean, for a 40-year-old movie that just that's only there for a week.
To be fair, it also wasn't everywhere because I was also thinking of going to that. But we would have had to drive to go to a theater I'm not a big fan of.
Gotcha.
And that was the only place in my area that had it. I was like, I just don't like going to that theater anymore. So that's why we didn't do that. So that's a good number, I think, considering how limited the release was.
So, yeah, and then, like you said, John Wick is still up there. And then, Are You There, God? It's Me, Margaret. That's a Judy Blume adaptation. So that's kind of funny that's there. I didn't know that was a thing. So
what's this now?
Are You There, God? It's Me, Margaret. It was like a book, like an old book children's book by Judy Blume or teenager's book.
I don't know.
By some old lady.
Yeah, it's like the book. I remember seeing the book in like the 80s. It's an old book.
Yeah.
Oh, by some old lady though too.
Yeah.
Judy Blume doesn't sound like a young person's name.
No, Judy Blume
sounds like
writing books. Judy Blume's been writing books probably since you were a kid.
What's she write?
Are You There, God? It's Me, Margaret.
She wrote one book? Okay.
There's others too. I can't think of them.
No, I'm saying, is it like I mean, is this like I don't even know what this book is about. Like what I'm trying to say is like what genre does she write? She obviously doesn't write a genre that I read.
I honestly don't really know either, but I think it's girl thing.
Oh,
I think it's for girls.
Tales of a Fourth Grade Nothing.
Huh?
Tales of a Fourth Grade Nothing was one of them. And Super Fudge.
Oh, Super Fudge! I read that shit as a kid.
Yeah.
Okay, there you go.
Yeah. All right. Yeah. All right.
It's about the changes that young women go through. So it's not for us.
Super Fudge is about changes. Wait, Super Fudge was not about changes.
No, but some of the other stuff.
Are You There, God? It's Me, Margaret is about that.
Oh, it's about getting periods and such.
Right.
Okay.
And Super Fudge was about her getting a little brother. So it's like,
Nice.
Oh, that's what that was.
Yeah, right. Exactly. So
something about you saying Super Fudge makes it sound like somebody took a shit somewhere.
I don't think she'd call it Super Fudge today, but
okay, I'm definitely not starting off with any more things I've watched on the internet that I found funny because now Pete's talking about Super Fudging.
Hey, just be happy I didn't crack open that beer I showed you.
Oh yeah, that beer is huge, bro.
Oh yeah, I saw that one. That was ridiculous.
Yeah, Super Fudge. Yeah, that makes sense. Super Fudge is about taking a big dump.
I'm gonna show you while we're here.
Yeah, let Pete show the beer. Hold on.
For a big screen. This is what I picked up and put it on IG.
He goes, "Do you think I should drink this?"
Yeah, this is a normal size can. This is what I stopped to pick up.
Yeah, if you drink that bigger can, you'd be actually super fudging right now.
This is an 8%er too, so 32 ounces. This I'd probably be tuned up by the time we got to the end of the tier list.
Good lord,
that's like 4 beers.
That's a lot.
Yeah, so I didn't crack that open for tonight. I'll save that for the weekend. That's a weekend.
That's big. That's a big.
I got 2 of them.
Joe. Now we have a name for the weekly. Oh, hey. I was about to say my shit's not that bad, but then again, all right.
Ring the bell.
All right, there you go.
Still makes me think of this.
Oh,
just took a Super Fudge.
46.
Wow. All right, so let's keep going. There's a lot more slides to get through.
Okay, we'll keep it going.
Keep on going. So in other Mario news, the Mario movie was illegally uploaded and watched by millions on social media.
Does that surprise you?
No, it does not. But I think the number was 9 million people actually watched this movie on the Twitter.
I was going to say, where do they watch? I don't know if it might
somehow Twitter uploads movies, which I didn't know was a thing, but so somebody uploaded it there. And I don't know if you know, but Twitter's standards and practices basically has been cut down staff-wise.
Yeah, they don't give a shit now.
Yeah, they used to carry that would have been down in like 5 minutes, but nowadays they don't have people working.
Yeah, shit. That thing's a fucking dive, bro.
So I mean, it was always, Twitter was always just whatever, but now it's even.
I never got into it.
Yeah,
Twitter.
I read about it. I don't really Twitter a lot, so. So 9 million people watched it on Twitter allegedly, and it was up there for 7 hours from an account that had like 1 million followers, and it was finally taken down and suspended.
Who did this movie?
Illumination.
Illumination.
I'd sue the fuck out of Twitter for whatever left.
And
whatever they
Nintendo.
have left.
Nintendo already went after Reddit.
Minions and
Yeah.
They already went after Reddit. So
look, guys, like you can say what you want, but pay the people there. Like, you can't complain about shit, us not getting shit, and then downloading this. Yeah, sue the fuck out of them. It's one thing where there's one or two people that are hard times or whatever, but like, this is bullshit. You can't have that up for 7 hours. Get the fuck out of here.
I thought that
post something like that. All right.
Dude, I sue the fuck out of him. Take him for the rest of it. The guy apparently loves to bleed fucking money.
Yeah,
like he's got fucking bloody hemorrhoids, dude. Get that. Give him a super fudge.
The
theme. And with that, so James Gunn already turned in the first draft of his Superman movie just before the writer's strike. So for you Superman fans and James Gunn fans, you don't have to worry. He's already got a draft in there. And so now they can actually start casting and doing other things related to the movie since the script was already turned in. So that's the other thing. Once these scripts are written or the writing's done, they can still work on movies. They just can't rewrite, and they can't write new scripts, and they can't change whatever's already in the
so they can start doing their casting and shit.
So can he do his directing duties, but he can't do writer duties?
Correct. That is 100% correct.
That's a delicate game.
Yeah, it's a very delicate balance.
Yeah, that's exactly.
Can I say that this is probably one of the least I know this is sacrilegious, and BK is probably gonna fucking scream at his mom now because of this, but like, can we just not with Superman? Like that? What couldn't we have just had a better anybody?
We already had Superman.
I know, that's what I'm saying. Like, can we just not? Can we just like?
Well, you want another Batman?
No, but I mean the other lineups. If we would have had anybody else besides Superman, have they not tried the Superman thing enough?
It's Superman's just a tough character. That's all. I mean,
yeah, that's what I'm saying. So hey, just get him in there.
The dude can basically do anything. So how do you make him interesting?
You don't. And they never do. Yeah. I mean, the best Superman was the one we see on the screen when he had Zod come down and they're
even that.
I mean, it didn't hold up. Okay, I'll give you that.
I know. I mean,
back then it was fucking impressive as shit.
Oh yeah.
Of course, because things like logic didn't really matter as much to me as a kid. But as I grew up, wait, what? When did he was able to take his logo and make it a goddamn plastic net?
And then he was able to make the guy. He fell down.
Yeah, but he got to go. There's some crystal castle that you got to see. He's just flying around with bitches.
So if we reverse the poles of the Earth, it won't destroy the Earth. It'll turn back time.
Pete, at that point, I mean, there's people eating lead paint, dude. They thought it was okay. Not wearing seatbelts and shit. I
get it. We could have used the cosmic treadmill to turn back time.
Yeah, I mean, who cares?
Around the other way. I'm just busting balls. I like Cavill, but he wasn't given anything to work with.
Yeah,
that's why my point is let's move it along. All right, let's move this article.
And we will to Blade.
So Blade has Marvel Studios has hired the True Detective creator for the script to Blade. There's already a version of the script turned in, and now this guy is going to come in and do some.
Not do anything for a while.
Polish turd.
Well, I mean, it's supposed to be released September of 2024. Nick Pizzolatto, he created True Detective, and I don't know who's seen that show, but that first season of that show, I thought was awesome.
It was.
The second season, maybe not so much, and I don't know if there was a third one. I didn't see it, but I watched that first season.
Third one was pretty good, but
I thought that first one with Matthew McConaughey and Woody Harrelson, that was phenomenal. I was glued.
Yeah, Mahershala Ali in the third one wasn't bad, but the second one was very uneven.
So, but now there's a writer's strike, so I don't know what he's going to do with
this. He
can't do anything now. Now he's got to wait.
That's what I'm saying.
Oh, yeah. He's going to sit around and... Oh, that's what you meant. Gotcha. Okay. I got it now.
What's he going to do? Shit.
Sit around for a while.
You can work. Yeah. Don't tell anybody you're working.
Yeah, don't tell anybody.
Yeah, right.
But, I mean, this gives me definitely, if it's anything like True Detective, this movie should be pretty decent. So, and with Marshall Ali as well already, so should be pretty good.
Dude, BK, go to your mom, ask her for a Xanax. Take it easy,
counts.
bro.
You have to count it.
Just relax, buddy.
Yeah, Vince Vaughn. Well,
the one with mumbling detectives.
Yeah, Vince Vaughn and Rachel
McAdams.
Yeah.
And was it Colin Farrell? Was he the other?
Maybe
Yes.
I never actually got to it. So
because where Colin Farrell goes and beats up somebody's dad because the kid was picking on his kid in class, and he was then decided to go knock on the door and pretty much kill a dad in front of the kid and said, if you ever pick on the kid again, I'm gonna kill you.
Yeah, it just
Colin Farrell was really cringy in that. All right, cool. Season 4 starting.
Oh, I do like Jodie Foster.
Yeah.
So it's been confirmed that the Transformers movie producers have no
Get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here.
They don't know.
Get the fuck out of here.
They literally don't know, because read this thing. I'm so excited and proud to be working with Hasbro to bring the first animated Transformers movie to theaters for Never Before Told Story. The first animated Transformers movie? What happened in 1986?
Kids these days.
These guys have no idea that there was a movie out.
They might not even been born yet.
There's something called Google.
Yeah. Even if there's not, how bad parenting is it if you haven't shown your kids the original Transformers movie?
You got the touch.
Exactly. For that part alone, where the Optimus Prime versus Megatron fight was worth the price of admission for that movie. Like it was amazing.
They changed things up. It's like, wait a second, when did Optimus get an axe hand? Screw it, that's awesome.
Well,
got a lightsaber.
I think he had an axe. He had an axe in the show a little bit.
Did he have the axe hand? Like
I think so.
Lightsaber
yeah, Megatron had the mace. He had the mace.
Never in the movie.
I think there was some
not buying that Starscream with the crown.
Oh yeah.
When I was at the store. I mean, it's probably still cheap, but
you might still be able to get it. Yeah, it's still out there. Anyway, so this goes right into the next story. So these two have been cast to do voices in the Transformers movie, the new animated movie.
Where's Peter Cullen?
No Peter Cullen. Chris Hemsworth will be playing Optimus Prime. Scarlett Johansson will be playing Alita 1. Then Tyree Henry is voicing a young Megatron. And Keegan-Michael Key is voicing Bumblebee. And John Hamm as Sentinel Prime. And Lawrence Fishburne will be Alpha Trion. So they got their cast all set for this brand new idea that they had for a Transformers animated movie.
I'll be willing to bet that Keegan-Michael Key has seen the original Transformers movie and will educate these guys about it.
I hope so.
I just want to know if Hemsworth is going to do his Australian.
As long as Rodimus gets his head blown off.
No Rodimus.
Yes. I'm with you. Dwayne.
No Rodimus.
Yeah.
Was that Judd Nelson?
Yes. Hey, BK, I got to take it off. You're right. Yeah. How do you not know that Obi-Wan and Vader met during Star Wars?
Yeah. Right.
BK ain't wrong.
He's 100% right.
Fair enough.
Yeah. So part of CinemaCon news, we found out that Rihanna will be playing Smurfette. She's going to be writing new music for the Smurfs movie. So that's interesting.
I liked the Smurf as a kid.
No way. No way in shit I'm watching this. Not because of Rihanna. I don't care. I just don't care. I don't even.
She's going to be a producer. Really watch the other one. I saw it when I was a kid, like the old cartoons that were on NBC, Saturday morning.
Because there wasn't anything else on.
Movies.
Right.
Yeah, NPH, I think was.
Yeah, I haven't seen any of that.
Yeah, but that's because nothing else was on, right? I mean,
right. Well, yeah. I mean, you had that. You had the Smurfs, or you had to watch like some cartoons.
Hey.
What do you mean? Jokey was the shit.
What?
Jokey Smurf.
Jokey Smurf? I don't remember Jokey Smurf.
Hey, the writers aren't the ones.
The president was the bomb.
Joe, the writers aren't the The writers aren't the ones that okay the ideas. They just write the shit that's okay.
Right. So that movie is scheduled for Valentine's Day of 2025.
It's an odd choice.
Yep. All right.
I got my
Couple more things.
You guys laugh. I covered that in Dollar Bin Digging last week.
Nice.
You can still get those Marvel books pretty cheap, but the sets, they're like $40. You can get them.
Pedro Pascal, who doesn't have enough work to do, has now joined the Gladiator sequel's star-studded cast.
Is there a young lady that he has to help travel any sort of distance?
Probably, maybe the
Young child.
the child of Russell Crowe's character in the original movie.
Get somewhere.
Get to the fight, probably.
Yeah, well,
but I think like Denzel is in this and stuff. Like,
yeah, if you click it, there's other people. There's a whole bunch of people. Paul Mescal, I'm not sure who that is. Barry Keoghan.
He was rumored for Johnny Storm recently. Barry, he got nominated. He was in Banshees. He was the Joker in the last Batman movie. In the very end credit scene. He's also in it.
Oh, gotcha.
He's that kid.
Yeah, JJ, they pitch them, but they're not the ones that okay it. There's a bunch of stuff that wasn't okay. That's what I'm saying. Like, they just have to write the shit that's okay. Go ahead.
So anyway, Connie Nielsen and Jimon Hunsu are expected to reprise their roles from the first film. So obviously it's going to take place. Well, I'm guessing it's taking place after the original movie, possibly 20 years later.
I think it's about the kid.
Gotcha. Okay.
Connie Nielsen's son.
Gotcha.
Whose son?
Was she the queen? Joaquin's queen? No.
She was the emperor's sister, and then he got killed. But then they went to a republic anyway, so it doesn't matter.
Who the fuck wants to watch this?
Fans.
I'll watch it, but I'm not. I didn't ask for it.
They're trying. They're hired. They got some Denzel and Pedro in it now, so I mean that's pretty big names. I don't know. I probably won't go to the theater to see it, but I thought it was fine the way it was.
Yeah. What's weird, because in my head, like Denzel and Russell Crowe have been tied in my head for that time frame, because Russell Crowe won an Oscar for that role, but I didn't think he deserved it. I thought Denzel should have won it that year.
Oh, that was the Denzel one, yeah.
Yeah, I thought he should have won it that year for Hurricane, and then Denzel won for Training Day. But I think Russell Crowe was nominated that year for maybe A Beautiful Mind, and I think it should have been flip-flopped.
Gotcha.
I don't know. Back then, I was like a movie geek, and I all that shit. So,
Equalizer 3. There you go, Joe. That's what I want to know.
Threequalizer. I can't wait.
Okay, we can keep going. We have a few different. So these two guys, Danny and Michael Philippou, they are going to be directing the Street Fighter movie. They did something called Talk to Me, horror movie. I don't know anything about it from Legendary, but they are, they were in talks. And I believe they've signed to direct this movie about. We don't even know which characters it's going to focus on.
It's got to be better than the Van Damme one, right?
Yeah, I mean, video.
Hard to do.
Notice these video game movies are popping up like all of a sudden video game movies after like Mario. Well, I mean, and the shows too. Last of Us kind of helped. So,
Mortal Kombat wasn't terrible. Wasn't great, but it wasn't terrible. The new one.
It wasn't terrible.
No. I'll give it a shot. We'll see. What we got here? Oh,
The Hungry Games, the Ballad of the Songbirds and Snakes. So this is
actually a thing.
Yeah,
I think I accidentally saw this trailer.
It's a prequel.
I thought it was just some shit. I just thought it was some shit that I didn't watch before.
Like a fan-made thing?
Yeah, no, this is like...
No, I thought it was like one of the movies that was out already that I didn't fucking watch.
No, it's like the Phantom Menace, but for Hunger Games.
Yep.
I was like, why are they re-releasing this shit? And then it's not re-released.
It's not out yet.
If you really wanted to know why Donald Sutherland was the bad guy he was, they're going to tell you that story.
Is that the guy that smells like blood or whatever? I don't fucking... I'm acting like I know some shit about that. I don't know shit about
Donald Sutherland. He was in Animal House. Yeah, Donald.
No, I know that, but he's the bad guy, right?
He was the bad guy in Hunger Games.
He wore roses because he smelled like acid or blood or something. Shit.
Oh, I got what you were going. I see what you were going with there.
I was not going with shit. It wasn't a joke. I was asking for a point of reference. Pete.
But yes.
Point of reference.
So there's more stuff about this movie, but I don't know if it really matters.
Oh yeah, you're right. Jesus,
There's lots of words. 64 years before, and like you said, it's all about. I think it's gonna have Donald Sutherland's origin, and on November 17th, it's supposed to be out.
Yeah, because they were doing a quarter quell. I don't know. I actually listened to all these books before they made the movies.
Oh.
Or while they were making whatever.
Tom Blythe and Rachel Zegler, two names that I'm not familiar with.
Oh, I know the girl. She was. Why do I know her name? Like Pretty Little Liars or something like that. Maybe
Astro. There was actually.
The chat will know who she is. But we'll move on.
Astro. There actually was Twilight news.
TV.
Yeah, it's going to be a television show, but I decided not to report on that.
What the fuck? Who wants to watch this shit?
So this, I told you, video games.
Yeah.
The studios are like, oh, video games, and so this is a Sony thing, and they're like, oh man, Last of Us was good, Mario's doing great, we want to make more video game stuff.
And Neil Blomkamp, he's pretty good. He did District 9.
Yep. So and District 10, and
an Alien. Did he do the Alien movie?
I looked him up, and I know he had a few good, like a few decent movies in there, and I watched this trailer, and I have decided that I'm not going to see this movie.
You're waiting for Twisted Metal, the Anthony Mackie TV series, I think.
Funny you should mention that. So this guy basically plays this game, the Gran Turismo game, and he's so good at it that real F1 racing people recruit him to drive a car.
So we're doing Last Starfighter.
A real race. Yeah, pretty much.
Okay.
Yep. Redoing Last Starfighter. But this is based on a true story, allegedly. So, I don't know.
What was the Ready Player One guy? He did another series of another book that was like that. It was like Last Starfighter. I can't think of what it was called.
Dude, I'm not. I wouldn't mind doing the show shirtless, topless. I don't give a shit. But I'm not talking about Twilight review. Whatever this was, Twilight news. I'm not. Yeah. No, I'm out.
Why not?
You're not getting Twilight news.
Twilight. We could make some time to talk Twilight if you want.
Not me.
That'll be a Thursday recorded show that you can watch with Pete on there.
Yeah. Did
Team Jacob? Anyone? No.
Didn't they just open up the windows and all the vampires died?
Oh, you're getting in trouble.
I want to know why everybody's cool with like 100-year-old man getting down with.
She knows I didn't watch Twilight. That's
because he looks like he's 17, but he's 100. He looks like he's 17, but he's 100 years old. Why is everybody okay with this? That's weird.
Huh?
There's
the vampire. Like, yes, he looks like a teenager, but he's been around for 100 years, and he's hooking up with a high school girl. That's not weird to anybody.
Yeah, whatever you're fucking talking about, I don't know what it is.
About Twilight. That's the whole.
But I don't live in what Twilight is. Yeah, that's just weird.
Exactly.
Yeah, but in the South, that's probably not weird. That's just a Tuesday.
Yeah. But the werewolf
Tuesday in a Walmart.
He's still a kid, so that's fine.
What are you talking about?
I'm talking about Twilight. I forced it in there. You brought it up.
I didn't bring shit up. What are you talking?
You blame Astro for this.
Next.
You blame Astro for this. This is
get out of here. I'm dumbfounded why Pete just broke out into a monologue about Walmarts down south in Tennessee and Arkansas. I don't understand.
Talk about Walmarts.
You talked about like old dudes dating young girls with little boys.
That's what Twilight's about.
Well, that doesn't seem like that should be something people should be watching. I'll be honest.
That's a completely different conversation.
No, I'm confused as shit. All right.
So Twisted Metal also released their trailer and their poster for another Sony PlayStation adaptation.
Is that Mackie?
Yeah.
Anthony Mackie will be starring in this television show, which basically sounds. I didn't watch the trailer, but I read the synopsis of the trailer. Can you click it?
Yeah.
To me, it sounded like basically Last of Us, but it's going to be in a car. The guy has to take a package from one side of the country to the other. It's got people like Samoa Joe will be in it.
Are you kidding me?
Nope. Samoa Joe is going to be in it. Will Arnett will be in it, and Thomas Hayden Church will be in it. Thomas Hayden Church from Sandman fame from Spider-Man 3. Yeah.
And Wings.
And Wings. Yep. Lowell. I remember Lowell. Will Arnett. I do like Will Arnett.
I do like Will Arnett too.
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, I get it. So it's got like an Old Man Logan kind of vibe to it. As far not the movie Logan, but the comic book Old Man Logan, where he had to drive across,
dystopian future, guy who has to get a chance at a better life, but he delivers a mysterious package across the post-apocalyptic wasteland.
I just want to see them shooting each other and blowing stuff up. I don't care about this round.
You see guns on that car, so
there's guns on that car.
And then they'll have to go into the shed. I think it'd be funny if they just go into sheds and upgrade and stuff. And he's like, "I've got no money. I gotta go out kill one more person." And then boom, 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 and then comes all right, shit. I gotta fix my tires. I mean, I don't really need a lot of. There doesn't have to be a lot of storyline with this one.
Nope, not necessary.
I mean, what was it? Deathmatch? What was it? They already had the one car racing one where it's like,
Death Race.
Death Race. Yeah, I thought that was all right.
Well, you had the original Stallone and then Statham.
Yeah,
we did it.
Stallone. Yeah, the Stallone one. Yeah, I mean, Rollerball, they did that. I mean,
they did that twice too. Yeah,
you don't need much of this shit. Like, hey, let's go.
Rehash them ideas.
Yeah, I don't need Old Man Logan, dude. I just go out there and have them shoot each other. All right, what's wrong? Why the fuck are we doing this now?
I didn't do it.
Henry Cavill news. Zack Snyder just randomly decided to post some old pictures of Superman. He posted it. They're going to be showing the movie in Hollywood. I think it's a Justice League movie. His Snyder cut. They also are showing his Batman vs Superman movies. This is part of some college thing.
But any Snyder Con thing.
It's part. I think it's part of the Snyder Con.
Is a course called "How Not to Make Fucking Movies."
Well, any money they've already sold out on City Walk is where it's going to be in Universal. They're showing this movie, sold out for a long time, but all the proceeds went to charity.
Well, that doesn't mean people are doing it. Like this,
he's not terrible. He has a very certain way of doing things. It doesn't.
Pete,
it doesn't.
I'm not knocking your man crush here.
No, I'm not talking about Cavill. I'm talking about Snyder.
I'm talking about the Snyder shit's horrible.
Yeah,
nobody
talking
about a super fudge. Nobody wants to watch this horse shit again.
Because this doesn't work. The Justice League Superman stuff doesn't fit what Snyder does. That bland, washed out color palette. It doesn't matter that things don't make sense in like Sucker Punch, but visually Sucker Punch look nice. He makes things that look nice. 300 was just like Frank Miller's, comic, as bare as that story was. Like, it wasn't a very complicated story. He adapted it. He adapted Watchmen pretty close to what was written, apart from the the alien, but he added some weird stuff in there. We didn't need the whole sex scene set to Hallelujah, but by and large, he has a vision. It just doesn't work for everything. That's all. He's
right. I was thinking about this the other day. Where's Snyder's Star Wars movie that he's coming out with?
Oh, the writer's strike probably helped.
Yeah. Like, we don't need to see David Fincher doing this.
Dude, it's supposed to be done already, Dub. That was
certain people have their wheelhouse. Let them do their murderers and the dark stuff. Don't,
Zack Snyder's thing is blaming everybody on how movies turns out and then just making shit longer and fucking more boring.
I think if the contrast was turned up like this in those movies, it would have been a better movie.
That's still coming, apparently.
I think if Snyder didn't fucking do it and then just listen to the internet from the get-go instead of after he fucks up each movie, then listen to the internet's critique and try to change it, it would have been a better movie. So probably been a better movie just without Snyder.
What do you mean? Like, it wasn't his fault. He got fired. Well, not fired. Like, he got. Well, I guess it's a little more complicated than that, because apart from him being asked to leave, there was also with his daughter, which is unfortunate. Like, there's a lot.
Yeah, but the Snyder cut was just him looking at the fucking Reddit and going,
Well, yeah, after the fact, but
yeah, wait, but the basis. Hold on, anyway. the basis of that first movie was still Snyder. The basis, the core, was still Snyder. Okay, let's not get that twisted.
Oh,
then he said, "Well, it would have been better if I did it." He read Twitter and read Reddit, and then he did Reddit and Twitter, and it turned out like maybe listen to people on the fucking internet. Oh, by the way, listen to us every week, especially a tech show. Maybe listen to people on the internet. Ain't the best fucking idea if you want to make a movie.
Well, I'm not trying to tell people to make a movie based off of what we're talking about.
I agree. I'm just saying. Make sure you tune into us and listen to us because we're the only people you need to listen to on the internet.
Well, there's that.
Yeah.
Sequential Geek, the Crow movie came out in 1994. That's the news I can share with you.
Wow. That long ago?
Yep. R.I.P. Brandon Lee.
Oof.
So we have a little bit of streaming news. So Creature Commandos actor got done filming. This is the guy who plays Rick Flag, Frank Grillo. He is super excited about this project.
Yeah, Crossbones is stoked to be playing Rick Flag Sr.
Yes, he's very, very happy. He loves it, and he wants everybody to see it. So nobody knows where he is. He just, they shot these episodes, meaning they recorded voices, I'm guessing.
Yeah.
And so yeah, he's already working on it. So he's happy.
But they're apparently also going to show up in like live action stuff. Like the characters could, like whoever they said, whoever they cast as the voices, if they show up, will show up in live action too. So
nice.
He's looking for that bag.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is all it says.
This
is please.
Hey, to be fair, they shortchanged. They could have used Crossbones better than they did. In the Marvel.
I'm
in Marvel Crossbones, they handle them like shit. Like,
yeah. No, but this is what do you say if you want to keep continuing to get it back, dude? I was the shit in this. It looks awesome. I can't wait for everybody to see it.
Yeah,
good. Hype it up, man. Hype it up.
He's doing the right thing. Yeah,
I'm looking forward to this.
Yep.
Yeah, I am too. I am too. All right.
Oh boy.
J. Michael Straczynski has confirmed that Warner Brothers animated film of Babylon 5 is happening.
All right, what the fuck is Babylon 5 about?
I don't know.
It's like people on a space station and they deal with aliens.
It's like Deep Space Nine?
Yeah, I don't know which one came out first, but they're very similar concepts. I don't know. I never watched this, so I don't know.
I didn't either.
Yeah. What is this?
It's like a Star Trek.
It's a TV show.
Clone of Star Trek, or like a, like people saw Star Trek and they want to make their own version of it.
What's Star Trek again?
Yeah, exactly.
It's like a TV show.
Fucking must not have been popular. All right.
So this young lady, Sydney Chandler, is going to be leading the new FX Alien.
It does Astro.
Show.
Speaking of stuff that's good, Visions tomorrow dropping.
Oh yeah, well, or later tonight if you really want to stay up late.
All right, Alien City.
This could be cool. Like, Noah Hawley was pretty good. He did shit. What the hell is that show? Why am I drawing a blank? Fargo, the Fargo TV shows. He did Legion, the Legion TV show too. I'm down to check out his Aliens.
Yeah, so it takes place like in the not too distant future. So it takes place before the Ripley stuff, or maybe she's Ripley. I don't know, but it takes place in the younger, way before any of the movies that we've seen, except for probably Prometheus. Maybe somewhere between Prometheus and the first Alien movie. Is my guess. I don't know.
Well, yeah, it would have to be because Prometheus gave us that first.
Yep.
Fleshy, weird-looking alien thing.
Exactly. Started it all.
That's it. I'm in. I'll check it out.
All right, cool. You're in.
I like the mythos. Really? Oh, on demand. I'm not going to pay for it.
Yep. It will be on demand. It actually started yesterday, I believe, is what the date was. And you can pay for it and watch it from the comfort of your own home. It didn't do so hot in the theaters. I mean, it had to go up against some other big movies, aka John Wick, and although it did beat John Wick with the 1 week, and Mario, and yeah, it had a hard time. But it's coming out on DVD and Blu-ray on the end of the month, and the 30th of May.
It was good. I enjoyed it. So
watch it after I watch Sandman again.
And surprisingly, everybody, my wife liked it, my son liked it, like everybody liked the movie. Not saying it's the best movie in the world, but it was entertaining.
Yeah, whatever.
It's good. Give it a try. Okay. I'm not saying you have to pay for it. You can wait till you get it on a streaming service or whatever.
That's on the streaming service.
Yeah. But check it out. Trust me, you'll see it and you'll go, wow. Even Jedi liked it. You know Jedi.
Yeah, that
Jedi's
doesn't surprise me.
He even liked it.
Yeah, but he would like some weird shit.
But this wasn't because this was weird. It was fun. It was a fun adventure.
Okay.
Anyway, let's move on.
So Adult Swim has given us a trailer for a show called My Adventures with Superman. Along with news that they're going to be starting their block at 7 p.m. at night. This TV show has been signed for 2 seasons. It's like a kids, a new kids animated Superman show, which I had no idea was coming out.
I had no idea about this either.
I haven't been following that, but Jack Quaid will be playing Superman. Alice Lee will be playing. Is that who it is? I don't know.
I think it's Dennis Quaid's kid.
Oh, that would make sense.
Wee Huey from The Boys.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, dude, like, can we? I mean,
it's Cartoon Network. It's owned by WB, so it's all.
I know, but there's so many DC characters.
They could have done.
We could have brought the Creeper back.
I knew you were going to
have been perfect. Would have been perfect.
Make fun of you before you said it.
Creeper would have been perfect for this. I mean, I'm just saying, like, they have characters. Swamp Thing was great. People started liking it more than Superman. They canceled Swamp Thing. DC, that seems like DC's problem. Like, hey, we're gonna review Peacemaker this week. It's fucking a brilliant comic book, but like, brilliant. Don't tell DC that. Oh yeah, it was fucking funny as shit. It was funny as shit, dude. They actually did a really good. Like, I've read other Peacemakers where it's not as good. They did a fucking really good job.
They straight up was like, we're gonna try to do our version of the TV show.
Well, obviously, this show has been in the works for a while. If it's coming out this summer,
it's coming out.
Yeah, there you go. BK, I don't disagree with BK. They should have done that. Yeah, I don't disagree, BK. Yeah.
See, now that would have been interesting.
I agree. They should be doing and spreading out a little bit, or diversifying their portfolio and having other characters. That's what James Gunn is doing. We're gonna get Creature Commandos.
Don't go with your vanilla.
He's saying that, but the first thing he's doing is fucking super turd.
But that's part of like a whole bunch of projects. He's doing that, and
super turd.
But when did you ever think you were going to show called Creature Commandos?
True.
Yeah, never would have thought.
Hold on.
Marvel didn't start off with.
We don't have to go for fucking one end of fucking super turd to the way ass other end Z-list fucking super commandos. Like, you can put a fucking BD, you can put a CD type characters in there. Yeah. Finish off our fucking Swamp Thing. Give us a little bit of true Constantine.
I still think it's not a smart idea to give us the Authority before you're giving us a Justice League. Personally, I think that's.
You kind of already got a Justice League before, though.
I know, but if you're going to
Snyder's still cutting that fucking movie.
I don't know. Like, I get what you're saying. They could be showing the original Superman animated series instead of doing this. They might as well just show that. But I don't know. I would probably check this out. I'm okay with it. I just see what it's like.
My Adventures with Superman just seems. I don't know. I'm not interested.
Yeah, I'm not watching.
I'm not even setting the DVR. I'm just not bothering.
No, I'm just not doing anything with this. Look, it doesn't look at the animation. Doesn't even look. This looks like worse than some of the fucking comic book art we've seen lately. They don't.
The animation's fine, but I mean,
look at his eyes. He didn't even drive eyes. He just my 4-year-old draws like this.
This was a screenshot that I took from somewhere. This isn't necessarily.
I'm not gonna shit on the animation.
Yeah. I'm gonna shit on the animation. Fuck this show.
I just don't care about Superman all that much. He's just too. He's boring. I'm sorry. He's a boring character.
Even Bruce Timm had a hard time making it.
Hold on. Let's be honest about. Can we be honest about DC animation? 80% of DC animations are really great. But
That's
when
true.
DC animation is not really great, it's pretty fucking bad. Okay,
Yeah.
so like, I mean,
But
if
also,
they
DC
got some
animation
shit
just
in there,
adapting their best hits too. Let's not.
yeah, they got some of the shit in there where it's fucking just dry as fucking white toast in the fucking sun, bro. Like it's just.
Give me another. I'd rather have another Teen Titans Go movie than this.
Yeah, that's all I'm saying.
Let's get to comics. Let's get to comics.
Time for a couple comics. So this first story.
No, okay, George, I get it. Yeah, agreed.
Yeah, 80%. So this was the kind of a big deal. IDW like fired like 40% of their staff, restructured everybody they had left, take their stock off which was like $1.
Yeah,
like
it was
under $2 for a long time. Anyway, and I know that because I kind of followed it. I thought about buying some of that. Oh, I don't know about that, Pete. It's already after 10. So they've gotten rid of a bunch of people, and yeah, it was kind of rough. They announced today like some of the new jobs that people had, but they said they're still going to stay in business. So they have a new direction allegedly, and they're still going to keep publishing books, just with a lot less people.
Well,
so
and a lot less.
They lost a couple. I mean, they lost a couple of big properties, but they still got some, right? And they're trying to do some new stuff. Yeah. Good luck to
my little jabronis.
I still am a big fan of their 1 in 10s. I still love all the IDW 1 in 10s from back in the day.
Yeah, I mean, I don't want to see it. I don't want to see any publishers go out of business, especially halfway decent publishers.
Sonic on
like
my
this.
pull list. I'm getting Sonics.
They still got Sonic,
the Dragons,
Turtles, the D&D. They still have.
Yeah, what do they have left? They have just Turtles.
They still got Turtles. They got Turtles. Turtles is probably their biggest.
Yeah, Turtles, and obviously that means Last Ronin stuff.
Yeah, and they got the Usagi Yojimbo.
Nope,
and then
Usagi Yojimbo just went to Dark Horse.
Oh, did it? Oh,
yeah, they lost that.
Really?
Yeah.
Power Rangers is at Boom.
Yeah.
What do they have? Well, they started. Well, we did. Remember, we reviewed that Breath of Shadows or whatever the hell that was?
Yeah, they were trying to do
their own books, but...
Yeah. I wish them luck, and I hope they can come out of this and stay alive.
Yeah.
No, hopefully they can stay alive.
Yep.
Jim.
So, in other DC news, Jim Lee has now been promoted to president, along with publisher and chief creative officer of DC Comics. He promotes directly to some lady on the board whose name I don't remember.
Pam Lifford?
Yeah, that sounds about right. Oh,
Pam Lifford.
Nice.
Sit down there. I'm reading from the thing. I have
so she's the president of global brands, franchises, and experience at Warner Brothers Discovery. So he's going to be leading creative team at DC Comics and everything to integrate everything together. So I don't know if you remember back in like December, we talked about James Gunn meeting with Jim Lee to get the comics more integrated with the movies. We talked about that back then. And so now he's the president of DC. So that's going to make it much more theoretically seamless for them to work together.
Smart move.
Yeah, this is a really good move to be able to get comics and movies and animation and everything on the same page. So maybe one day we can see a Creeper show or a Crime Syndicate show or things like that that will all kind of be doesn't have to all tell the same story, but can kind of be related.
I do think Jim Lee is like the yin to the fucking James Gunn craziness yang. You know what I mean? Like, and I think that's kind of I've always said that. Like, I it's not that I dislike either one, but I think Gunn is more like what are those people called extroverts or whatever, crazy people that go and just talk shit all the time.
Extrovert.
Yeah, and Jim Lee's always a nice dude, but I mean he's a hardworking guy, kind of puts his nose to the grime. And
hey, he came out on Masked Singer this season.
So
yeah, I'm not saying he's fucking like he lives. I'm not saying
I'm just saying
he lives in his mom's closet. I'm saying like he's a guy that just grinds the work out. Yeah. I think it's like having AOA and BK. AOA's out there, you know what I'm saying? BK's in the closet, you know what I'm saying? Like that's all I'm saying. That's it. That's it.
All right,
It's
I'm
good
out.
combination.
Royal Flush Gang the musical.
No Sticks. No. The fuck is wrong with you?
So,
what's
Jim,
racist? What are you talking about, Eric?
We talked about The Authority. Maybe this is why they're doing The Authority.
Because he said yin and yang. That's the popular term.
But no, I'm talking. Oh, I see. But he's doing The Authority, James Gunn, for Jim Lee, so Jim Lee can get extra monies. Maybe that's why they're doing it.
No,
it's his property, right?
I don't know. I was just hoping that it's like it really is the balance situation there. Eric, I don't think that's the case. I think Eric's joking.
I knew it, Eric. Yeah, that's why.
So
that's where you're picking up.
That he makes it a little bit better. Okay, all right. This is what happens when I tell jokes at the beginning.
So, we'll probably be talking about this a little bit later, but there's a Street Fighter comic series coming out. If you buy
playing Street Fighter 6,
I don't know. It looks like Grayson Waller versus Nicki Minaj.
Yeah. There's a game coming out really soon. Walmart has an exclusive comic. Basically, it's a different cover that is only available with the game pre-orders.
Oh, interesting.
But the book is coming out. I believe there's a FCBD 0. For the first time ever, this comic book actually will lead into the story. That's right, I said story of Street Fighter 6.
Wait, there's a story?
Yeah,
there's like a one-player, right? But there's just fighting, and in this game, it's much more than just fighting.
No, did you not watch that movie with Jean-Claude Van Damme and like?
I did. There still wasn't story.
There's a story there. It wasn't a good story. There's a story there.
You're in Kristen Kruk's Chun-Li. There was a great story there too that you're trying to sell me on.
So wait, is this coming out before the free comic book? Oh no, this is a 1. Wait,
this is number 1. The free comic book.
It doesn't matter. It's gonna be like Dark Horse, where 0 comes out after 1. No.
Well, 0 is this Saturday. So this coming out after. I don't think this is out yet.
Okay.
Yeah,
So number 1's got a bunch of covers. Udon is selling them on their site. And this particular cover is only available with the game. But this game is going to have a story mode, like a one-player story mode that's not just fighting. You have to do things to like build up your character, visit different parts of the world, run into old fighters, run into new fighters, and build yourself up to be able to fight with the classic people. It's a little bit different than just getting in there and just ready.
Doing like the Soul Calibur model, I guess.
Yeah, something like that. So
how fast do you think these books are going to go because they're in a computer game and FOMO is going to hit them before they even, you know what I mean?
Personally, I don't think it's going to be that big of a deal because I believe there's like 10 other covers for this number 1.
Yeah, but somebody's going to need content and they're going to be like, holy shit. Oh, there's a video game that's got a comic book in it. Cool, we're going.
Yeah, even when they have 10, when there's 10 covers, there's usually one people gravitate towards. It's just
there's one on the Udon website with like booty on it, so I don't think this one's gonna do it.
That's true. This isn't the best.
BK, get out of here! Yell at Pete. I'm the one that says it has a story. You idiot! You yell at Pete and Dub. You don't yell at me, buddy.
Yeah, I'm not saying that there isn't a story. I just never paid attention because it wasn't that engaging. I'm sorry, I didn't really read into E. Honda's or Dalsim's backstory all that much when I was a youth.
Oh, don't apologize to Pete. He's a troll. Get out of here. Pete, don't you dare apologize.
All I know is my little brother was annoying as shit when we would play this game, and I couldn't attack him.
This is your Street Fighter spec. I'm just
kidding. Finish it.
That said, I did do Street Fighter on Chasing Ghosts this week, so go back and check that shit out.
There you go. Who was asking?
Gorgeous George.
Gorgeous George. Check out Chasing Ghosts, which aired live Monday night.
Tuesday
night on the Rennavision channel, and you can see some Street Fighter books that you might be interested in.
And
I'm not telling you to buy them, but you can see what's out there.
There'll be a couple Street Fighter shorts next week hitting with some Wu-Tang tracks, so
nice.
Check those out.
Nothing to fuck with. All right.
Oh yeah, Zangief. Zangief.
Oh yeah.
Nice. Little shorts.
Okay, and then I think that's all. Oh no, one more thing. So Marvel Comics app users can now access their digital library on Marvel Unlimited. With all the weird things happening with Comixology and some others, there's like Comixology is now part of Amazon and it's gone. So if you bought things on the Marvel Comics app, it's going to be on the Unlimited app automatically. It'll just switch over.
Or did the download from your book or whatever.
Yeah, okay. So all your downloads will still be available. You're not going to lose anything because the digital app's going down, and you're going to have to just get the Unlimited, Marvel Unlimited app.
Yeah, that's cool. Oh
yeah. So a couple of little gaming news. Even though I feel like we've been talking a lot about gaming today.
Nope. Dude, I saw this guy in the bar last weekend.
Inspector Gadget?
Dude, I swear to God, I walk out the bathroom and one of the homies is like, dude, fucking Inspector Gadget's at the bar. I shit you not.
Matthew
if you look from behind, it looked exactly like this dude from the behind, like had the coat there.
Then that was just a flasher.
Hey, no, exactly. Then I was like, holy shit. And then all of a sudden I saw him like undo the belt and I was like, oh, hell no.
Exactly.
This old man's going to flash the entire fucking bar. He did it. I mean, dude, I was too old for that fucking bar. This dude was ancient for the bar, but whatever.
We arrested him for mopery.
Yeah. Dude, he had the full old school like overcoat belt. You know, like how now, I don't know if you people buy overcoats or whatever, but now the overcoat belt, they shortened it so it doesn't wrap 3/4 of the way around your fucking waist.
Yeah, it's not like
dude. He had the whole fucker coming out. I was like, oh, this dude is 100% flashing all these college chicks. But he didn't. He just was old. No, he just some old dude that I guess wanted to. I don't want some shitty fucking probably watered down alcohol at this college bar. I don't know.
Yeah, well, still. I used to watch the cartoon.
So there's a game coming out. It's going to be on PS4, Switch, PS5, and on PC.
Who the fuck's buying this?
I don't know who's buying. Nobody's buying it yet.
Yeah, I think it's coming out. We'll see.
I think it just went. Actually, I do think it just went on pre-order, so you can buy it if you really want.
What I'm saying, no. Who want? No. Sorry, let me rephrase. Who the fuck is this targeted to?
It is a weird move because this is a property that was popular in the 80s. Like, who are you targeting with this video game that's going to want this? To be fair, this isn't a smart move on their part.
Yeah, no.
If there was an Inspector Gadget cartoon movie that was also out, okay, they're piggybacking that. But
I want to say Microids is a French company, so maybe it's popular in France.
Maybe
that makes sense. I mean, I ain't gonna say nothing to smudge the French people that watch this show.
Yeah, that's not besmirching. No besmirching.
Or besmudging, either way.
Or besmudging.
Besmirching or besmudging? Well, all right, let's move on. What is this?
I don't think that's a hole you want to go down.
Wow.
What the fuck?
So we talked, I think last week, or I don't remember. Yeah, it must have been last week. We talked about the episode you guys did of 1986 video games.
Yeah.
We did talk about that. I watched that episode. You guys tier listed those games, and I believe Dragon Warrior was an S tier level game.
I loved this.
It was
so good. So this guy, he is the unorthodox Dragon Warrior collector, has amassed 1,000 copies of this game. He literally got his 1,000th copy this last couple weeks ago.
In case he wants to play it more than once.
Yeah, in case he wants to play it out. He's got a graded copy. He's got sealed copies in there. He's got raw, used copies in there.
Hey, you know what he doesn't have though? A wife. What? I'm just saying, dude ain't got no life, or husband for that matter. He ain't got neither one. That's all I'm saying. That he ain't got it.
Hey,
that's it.
We may not do this often, but I think it is worth it.
Ring the bell.
Marco himself gonna ring the bell on that one.
I saw this. He's not even here to take the. Oh,
I had to give it to him.
That was awesome. So you guys talked about it on the thing. I went back and watched it like right before the last tag show, and this Dragon Warrior keeps showing up. So I thought it was kind of funny, and thought I would share.
Weird.
Yeah. Like literally, 1,000 copies this guy has.
That is that's something.
Yeah, that's probably has the most copies of that in the world. Maybe Guinness Book worthy.
Imagine the guy who's got like 960.
Yeah.
Damn it.
Yeah.
Now I got to shoot for like 2,000 to be impressive. Like you can't get 1,000. Oh, yeah.
He will never have to blow in the cartridge. So true.
Man, the old days.
Oh man. So that was just a couple little video game notes. We have a few toy notes.
Did you see I gave you the bell?
No, did you? Thanks, man. No, I was taking a piss.
Hey, you earned it. You earned it with that one.
Thank you. All right. What do we got here?
So we talked that they released Donkey Kong Lego, so we got full pictures of all those sets. These are the 4 sets that are coming.
DK.
Yeah, DK.
The fucking kids won't stop doing that shit.
Why do they do it?
I think it's because of the movie. Like,
movie, yeah.
Yeah.
There's a Donkey Kong Country cartoon animated that's free on YouTube that you can watch.
I don't need them to be screaming DK and breaking shit.
They're already doing it.
Yeah, you gotta keep that to a low level.
It's true.
No, George, we'll get to it in a bit. News normally doesn't take 2 hours, but apparently today we're going for it.
Well, we were babbling for a while.
We spent half an hour before we even started the news.
That's true.
Yeah,
it is true. We were like, "Yeah, run the news," and then 15 minutes later, we were still talking about something.
Something else.
I don't know. Let's go.
Anyway, so the sets. We talked about this before when they announced it. Now it's up for pre-order. You can buy the Thor and Destroyer 2-pack for a measly $59.99. Pre-orders are live right now, coming out in August.
Nobody wants this shit.
Mm-hmm. I'm pissed off. I lost the Marvel Snap match because of that goddamn Destroyer card. I'm just saying. You got to get me one now.
I don't know what that means.
It's a cell phone game.
DK. That's all I'm going to say. That
it's a mobile game that I've been playing.
Oh, gotcha. Okay. The Marvel Snap game. Gotcha.
Yeah, the Marvel card game.
Gotcha.
Dude, have you guys seen this game that like you go to these little like you don't have Zap Zone? I don't know. Maybe it's like with a Dave and Buster or something to that effect. And you get these cards and shit. They're like DC cards and stuff. No, we gotta go over those one day. These kids are they're losing it on this shit. We'll talk about that later. Let's go. We're already 2 hours into it. We'll talk about it later.
No,
Remind me. Somebody put that in the chat.
22.
So Transformers has a new TV show that came out on Nickelodeon starting last year, 2022, and now they are releasing the figures for it.
Why the fuck is he gonna?
Yeah, why are you messing with my Shockwave?
Yeah,
actually, that's supposed to be Soundwave.
Yeah, that's Soundwave.
No.
And originally, no, it looks like Shockwave.
Shockwave was,
but I don't know what this is. I don't know what he's turning.
It's a weird.
No, they did that before, didn't they? They did that in one of the other ones because I was trying to find the Shockwave. I was trying to find the Shockwave that turned into like the gun, right?
Yeah.
They don't do that anymore. This is what it is. This is what it's been for a while, bro.
If you buy the one from the Netflix series, you can make it. It doesn't show it on the box, but you can turn him into the gun. Like,
oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, because that's the one I've been like, because my kid wanted it, and I'm like, this is just like
it's
grab a thing.
Generations, I think it's called. But yeah, this is Shockwave for sure, but they call him Soundwave.
Well, that's messed up. 2, it makes sense. You have to make him something other than a firearm because it's one. It just also doesn't make sense.
But can't you just make him a fucking cannon? Can you not make him a fucking like?
You remember
cannon?
the original like Transformer cartoons? It's like all of a sudden Megatron transformed and Starscream was using him like as a weapon.
Yeah.
What is this?
Yeah. Agreed.
Those physics did not matter back in 1984.
But yeah, this is what I'm really thinking. What's going on with prosthetic leg?
Well, that's the other thing. What's with the leg?
Okay,
Rocket's leg.
Let me finish.
No, we can't because we're dumbfounded. Our heads are melting at this point.
So he comes with a Build-A-Figure part. And you can build a character called Dr. Meridian, a.k.a. Mandroid. So it's Hasbro. They already do Build-A-Figures for Legends, and now they're going to do Build-A-Figures. Well,
Mandroid?
yes, but that's what it is. I don't watch the show. I don't know what it is.
How about they spend less time on that bullshit and get the names right on these characters?
That too.
Yeah, sure.
Not
Either way, you can order these for $19.99 each. Pre-orders are live, and they will be released later this month.
I'm also not letting my son see any of these to besmirch the memory of Transformers.
They will be $9.99 at your local Target within 3 months of release.
So later this summer.
Yeah.
Who does
What
that
we got here? Jesus.
So
what the fuck is this shit?
Oh,
what is Liquid Death?
Doing it too?
This is Travis Barker and Liquid Death.
What does
they
that mean?
teamed up together. I think this came out around Coachella, which was like a week or two ago, or it was a week and 2 weeks ago. So Enema of the State is an album from the band Blink-182.
That it is.
So they have decided to release a limited edition Enema kit in partnership with Liquid Death, which is a sparkling water, I believe. And it's a legitimate, you see what it is. And Travis Barker is pushing it.
Hey,
there was
Liquid Death did partner with Tony Hawk on that Blood skateboard deck that we talked about when we did the skateboard deck. That was a Liquid Death tie-in.
So Liquid Death is definitely into doing weird promotions and stuff. This thing was like $182, and I'm pretty sure it's sold out. Can you read what that warning says down there, Marco?
I'm not doing shit with this. No.
Where's the warning?
It's probably do not put shit in your ass. I mean, I don't.
Do not play with your friend's butthole without consulting them or a doctor.
They literally put that on the
never be placed or near your butthole.
You know what's weirder is that this home enema kit is the same goddamn tool that you get when you have a baby and you got to get the boogies out of their nose because they don't know how to blow their nose.
I don't think this is an actual enema kit. This is fucking people got. You know, this is just going to be on the internet. Kids are going to do this shit on the internet.
Yeah, they said not to do it. They said
which is why they said not to do it, so that kids will do it on the internet.
It's an adult collectible and not intended for a real medical device. But anyway, this was ridiculous enough that I thought I would.
If you're an adult and this is your collectible, you got bigger problems than I can help you.
It is still funny as hell, though. I will say that.
Yeah, I guess people gonna like sparkling wine up their ass. The fuck is this world coming to?
Might as well shove it up my ass for all the good it's done me.
Oh, apparently AOA has familiarity with enema kits.
Yeah,
I mean, dude. How old are y'all? Y'all should have had your fucking shit checked anyway. So if you haven't had an enema, that's on you guys. Like, enema's not. I'm just not putting sparkling wine up my ass. I'm not putting like. What are you talking?
Steve-O
remember when people used to put like booze in their ass? Vodka? Yeah, liquor in there. That wasn't just Steve-O. I was at a party and I saw somebody doing it, and I'm like, "What is?"
Well,
first off, I don't want to be seeing. And it was a chick too, and I'm just like, dude, what? How many hugs did you not get as a child that you think in the middle of this party you need to be taking a fucking oil funnel and having some dude pouring fucking bullshit booze, because I think it was like Tito's vodka, in your asshole? Like,
well, you don't want to use the good stuff if you're just pouring it up your ass.
I think they thought that was the good stuff. It was one of those type of parties.
Yeah, but like
drugs only.
When I used to work in the health food store, there used to be
butt chugging. That's what it was called. Yeah,
we had a woman that came looking for very specific coffee. She needed this organic coffee from like Peru or something, because she was going to do a coffee enema.
Oh yeah, I've heard about that dumb shit too.
And it's like the healthy granola looking woman. Yeah, like one of those healthy eating people, and she was.
Do they look healthy though? They always look. They all
know. Healthy.
The difference between a heroin addict and them is the yellow teeth. That's it. Like
I was gonna say like meth.
Yeah,
meth or coffee enemas. Yeah. I think you're in the same. Yeah. You park your cars in the same garage.
Pretty close.
Just got better dental, as Marco was saying.
Yeah, and that was your weekly news.
Usually it's the same type of thing.
That was something.
Definitely something.
That was something.
Okay. Please don't put things up your butt unless the doctor tells you it's okay, I guess. PSA.
Find it weird I got to tell you twice.
I don't know why I got to tell you that, but I just feel with what's been going on in this chat and what's been going on in this show, please don't. Please don't.
We started with Super Fudge and we end with the Liquid Death.
Yeah, we had a Super Fudge too. I mean, I guess whatever you do in your bedroom's your business, but I mean, I don't know. All right, thanks for fucking just wow, Jesus. Okay.
The butt chug scene still was amusing in Blockers, which is underrated.
I didn't see that. What was that?
That's that John Cena. Well, John Cena's in the movie, but they're trying to stop their daughter.
Have you seen one? Have you seen this? Have you seen this butt chugging thing? Dude, what? I saw it one time. It was stupid. And
oh yeah, no, the jackass thing. Yeah,
I don't. No. I saw one of these things. Go on.
No, I've never seen one in live action. I figured
it's like the dumbest shit you've ever seen. It's dumb, and I gotta fucking really break that finger back into place. All right, there you go. Okay, let's get to comics.
You got the comics?
Oh fuck. So hey, I only did 2. But this is what I did. I did kind of like, you know how I used to C-list. There's C-list characters that showed up here. We've covered them before, so I just kind of put the comic there and we can talk about them later. Peacemaker tries hard. I actually thoroughly enjoyed this book. I actually think this is one of the better Peacemaker lines. Who did this book? Yeah, right.
All right. Kyle Stark, Steve Pugh, and Jordi Belair.
Whoever it was is hilarious. They start off. There's a couple. They're talking about how did they start this shit off? Because it's inappropriate too. Oh yeah. Not the way they start off. They talk about a comic, and the chick's like, yeah, they're gonna adapt this to a movie. The guy says, and the guy's like, oh, they're never gonna do it right, man, because they never do anything right. Because they let me get to that little conversation. So that was kind of funny. And of course, Peacemaker's throwing a his fit, going like, what do you mean? Who the fuck I am? I'm Peacemaker. So he's starting off good. And then they get this back and forth, and he's pretty much like buying protein cake. She goes, "What are you making? A protein cake?" He goes, "That sounds like a good idea." Da, da, da. And speaking of super fudge, she pops out the line, "Shoot," with this poop eating mother. Because the guy asks him, like, "You love peace so much, you'd eat poop for peace?" And he's like, "Hell yeah, I'd eat poop for peace." And so she goes with this poop eating motherfucker on the case. We should have peace any day now. Which is the lines back and forth through the first 4 pages were they were all on point, bro. I'm not doing them justice. They were on point.
That way they drew that lady, she looked like what the hell's her name? Octavia.
The one actress from the TV shows, yeah.
Well, she reminds me of was it The Help? It was like, you eat my shit.
That's exactly what it was. And it was her. Yeah.
Okay.
She's eating shit pie. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, that's what I'm saying. They did good. So then Peacemaker, what's her name, calls Peacemaker, says, "Hey, I got some terrorists you need to go take." He's like, "Hey, dude, can we yeah, you can." He goes, "Hey, can I get the Suicide Squad?" And the Suicide Squad's like, "Dude, the last time we were over there, he made us watch VHS porn."
No, I'm not gonna get showing off his VHS porn collection.
Yeah, which I thought was just. I unfortunately have gone someplace and I saw a VHS. Somebody showed. There's a girl too. Showed me her VHS porn collection as she was thinking out.
That wasn't the best part.
I know, but
the best part of the VHS porn was he said he found it in the woods.
Yeah, in the woods. Right.
Like that. That was like.
No, that's what I'm saying. Like all their shit was on point, dude. I thought it was great.
That's so you know, like when you were a kid, you're like, wait a second, where did you find this? Where'd you get this?
Yeah,
I found him in the woods.
I found it someplace. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, sure. You found him in the woods.
So he kicks down a door and then starts ceiling fucked these terrorist guys, and he starts talking like the one guy's like, "Oh, everybody thinks you're an asshole. They hate you," and he's like, "Yeah, well, I like that terrorists hate me," and he's like, "No, like everybody hates you. Like at least us terrorists have other terrorists we get along with, but nobody fucking likes you." Yeah. So he pretty much talks about penis puppets or something. I don't know.
Yeah, he had
I didn't understand what that was, but whatever. I mean, they're telling so many good jokes here. Every once in a while, one's gonna fucking fall flat. That one fell flat. But then all of a sudden he gets a call and he's like, "Yeah, I left one guy so I could question him for the plans and whatever." And then this dog obviously comes up, and of course he's gonna adopt the dog because he needs a pet. This dog's name is Bruce Wayne, the dog.
It's more practical than Eagly.
Yeah, but they call it like the last villain that's left's like, you should name him Peacemaker because he's ugly and stupid, which I thought was pretty funny. But he says, "Yeah, you really think I should say that?" So I guess he didn't kill everybody because there's still guys being arrested, even though he did say he killed everybody. He didn't in the background. But I do think, I think maybe Bruce the dog might be around for a while because I do think, especially in comics, it's more
Bruce Wayne. Yeah. He has a little tuxedo.
Yeah, it's also a little bit easier to deal with a dog than it is to have Eagly around. We get a flashback about how his dad says nobody's ever going to love him and blah, 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 blah. Same type of thing while giving him
Robert Patrick.
Yeah, well, just they never show his face. So he's treating this dog, and his like person, his like PO officer comes in. He's like, "Oh, you went across state lines." He's like, "It's for Waller. Check it out, dude. No big deal." He's like, "All right, cool, man. Hey, by the way, if you're gonna make that fucking protein cake, like you need eggs and oil and shit." He's like, "Oh shit." So he goes back to the same store. The lady makes fun of him again. He gets back. Oh, big surprise. Somebody stole his dog, and it was the brain. And he's like, "I don't." We'll bring that up in a little bit. So he jumps into a shit hole, like literally a shit recycling place, and he's all full of shit. And he starts killing people. He kills this one dude. Second dude's like, "Hey, look, I'm just a government worker." He's like, "Oh fuck, I just killed a government worker." That's probably a sentence. He's like, "Nah, he was a pedophile." So like, good job. And he goes, "Was his name?" Well, he goes, "Was his name Gavin?" And he goes, "Yeah, the dude looked like a Gavin." He goes, "All right, cool. Then you killed the pedophile." Like, that's not how that works, but it's kind of funny. I thought it was funny. And then he makes him wash all the shit off of him. Then he runs into, here we go. He runs into both Monsieur Wu and the Brain. And holy shit, there he is.
Oh,
Monsieur
yeah,
Wu.
the gorilla
We've
dude.
covered them before. This is the new version. Supposedly, they were supposed to have died because we reviewed the Doom Patrol when they supposedly died. But apparently they didn't die because they're back here. If you're just looking for their firsts, the new version of them, the current version, this version right here, Animal Man Volume 2, number 14. So they're out there, and they're like, "Hey, listen, we set this all up because we need you to work for us because we need a specimen, a great specimen, so I can have that for my body." That's what the Brain says. The whole time, like, fucking Peacemaker's taken aback because there's a gorilla with a fucking heavy machine gun, and he's like, "Dude, that's fucking amazing." Like the Gatling gun.
Well, he also looks like Chocolate Mousse from Top Secret, the Val Kilmer.
Right. But then, like, so then Peacemaker's like, "Well, oh, you can have my DNA so you can use my body." And he's like, "Nah, I think you'd reject me because I'm too smart and you're an idiot." So he's like, "I need you to kill Deathstroke, or at least get some DNA from Deathstroke the Terminator." So it looks like that's what he's going to do. He's just going to keep implementing more things going on. So I thought it was a funny story. It made the story made me laugh, dude. And to be honest with you, like, I mean,
yeah, they're trying to go for the TV, the TV show.
It was good to see, like, it's good to see, like,
put a little bit more over the top.
Yeah, like poop and pervert humor, but like done well. Because like sometimes people just like it seems like a lot of people try to do this now, and they just keep repeating the same shit over and over again. And you're like, God, okay, I heard, motherfucker, I heard you. You know what I mean? Like, you ain't Dane Cook. You ain't gonna get a laugh if you keep repeating the same stupid ass punchline over and over. We heard it. It's not funny. This was actually pretty funny. I thought they did a good job.
Well, I think it's because they weren't trying to protect the main character. You know what I mean? Like, they weren't trying to make him look cool while telling those jokes. He was the butt of a lot of the jokes too.
Yeah, dude, it was pretty funny, dude. I thought it was a good book, man. And like I said, I mean, they got a new dog there. You never know. Yeah. But pick it up. It's a good read. If nothing else, you get a new dog. First appearance of a dog, I guess. Whatever. I guess is what kids are into nowadays. All right.
That is a Maximum Carnage homage, isn't it?
It is.
Now that I see it.
It is, right? So you might be like, why are you doing Spider-Man 2099? But if you don't know, I think that the original 90s 2099 series is underrated across the board, including X-Men, which was one of my favorite runs there, and Ravage, which will be see. I have a feeling we might actually see that by the end of this. We might see a Ravage reappearance. So.
Get a new Ravage.
Yeah, but in this one, we're going to get like our first Carnage 2099. Dude, the Maximum Carnage homage to the last one is dope as shit. And if you don't own it or see it in person, I would suggest you go get it.
No, I got the middle one because I did like the old school border. So I was like, oh, give me that middle one. It's a Ken Lashley too. I liked it, but I didn't see that one.
Yeah. No, yeah. Yeah, well, the middle one reminds you a lot of the original. Like,
and that's why I said, "Oh, just give me that one." I put that on my pull list. I said, "Give me that one."
All right, so we get in here. It starts off. We're gonna get like a little 4-pager. I guess I have to preface. This is taking place after the last event in 2099, where like rich people kind of ran everything, and then everybody kind of backfired. And this guy, Michael Eric, has got like. They also have a new Venom that started out in that book and a couple other.
That took me by surprise.
I'll get it. I'll get to them.
Yeah.
I'll show you where they're at and everything like that. You just have to know that this guy, Michael Eric, was one of the rich people that are now, everybody's like, fuck you. You guys have been ripping us off. We're going to take it over. He's got this like symbiote stuff in there. It ends up turning him into a Carnage. So this is the first Michael Eric Carnage, first kind of 2099 Carnage. And this one, for some reason, can start mind controlling a lot of people. We get Miguel O'Hare, for those people that don't know him as Spider-Man 2000. That's who Spider-Man 2099 always is and been. There's this alien type of Spider-Man. She's just known as Spider-Woman. And then there's this yellow thing that flies around, and that's your whatever the fuck it is. It stands for Lila. It's urate life form approximation. The first time you see that is in the Volume 4 Spider-Man 2099 number.
Yeah, there were recent editions, right?
Yeah, recent editions. So you'll be, if you're looking for her, I mean, it's good. You see these laying around. You never know. Yeah, I know people like those little fucking one-offs. So
we got a Ghost Rider too.
This person who's making the phone call is an important person. We'll get he's kind of important. We'll get into him a little bit later. But yeah, so you also get the 2099 Ghost Rider, which you saw him in, was it Alpha? It was Alpha number 1, 2099, which is kind of like the prequel to the other one. That had a lot of the guys coming back together, like the Hulks and the Punishers of 2099 and such. But you have them all in there. So you have him. He makes a small appearance. This whole story arc is going to be a lot of 2099 new and like former characters coming into the fold.
I think that's a good mix. I think that's a good,
much like the Exodus
to draw people in.
I do. It's much like the Exodus series, which is the former series that they just ended. So like, I think it's good. Like that series was okay. This is looking a little bit better. And I think it's going to be pretty cool to draw these people in. So anyways, you get Alien, Superwoman, and O'Hare, and they're fighting the new Carnage Dragon guy. And trying to get the people like, hey guys, everybody get out of the way, stop being brainwashed. O'Hare takes a spike tail to the leg, and they're like, shit, we got to get out of here. And then
looks like I heard.
Carnage does a super bam. Yep. Yeah.
Just saying.
So then all of a sudden it breaks out to Moon Knight. Now this is a very interesting thing. Actually, I got to thank Matt for SOS for kind of clarifying.
There were a lot of epilogues here, but but
so
thanks to Matt for clearing up the Moon Knight.
They show this Moon Knight, and I thought it was the chick Moon Knight. That was the 2099 Spectre type Moon Knight, but that's not the case. This is actually Moon Knight, not the character like the Moon Knight, but he's on the moon, and he was in Exodus. That's kind of where you see him. That's actually where you get her too. That's where you get the Spider-Woman, the alien Spider-Woman chick too. So for some reason, he's looking down there. He's like, "Oh, this shit's going wrong. We're gonna have to do something." I think they're actually gonna. I know it says it's what's his name, Kenosha, but like I think they're going to have this
Wisconsin.
Khonshu, sorry, Khonshu. But I think they're gonna have this Moon Knight like
Kenosha Kickers
turn into a Moon Knight. You know what I mean? Like turn into like I think this not like be the main avatar, but I think they're gonna have a different avatar later on because they've never really given this avatar a name technically. So, and it's part this avatar is part of the new Avengers. So I or the 2099 Avengers. So I would assume that eventually they're going to give it it's going to be like a person, and I don't think it's going to be the chick. I think it's going to be a dude.
Doesn't look like a chick.
Yeah. Either way. So there we go. Anyway, so then the Spider-Woman alien's like, hey, okay, cool. Let me just shoot webs on your leg, and that'll heal you up. And he's like, okay, cool. I'm going to go down on the street. And then he starts seeing some ruckus. So he's like, oh, there's a ruckus going on. Well, I'll get involved. And then he's like, wait a minute, this is a hospital. Well, the hospital wasn't letting people into the hospital. They upped the credit ranking. So you have to have a better credit card, like a platinum card. And he's like, you're not supposed to have a platinum card. And then he decides to get in a fight with the police. Not probably a good idea. So he gets knocked out. This is the question I have. He then, as he's blacking out, gets thwomped in the back by a web. And I don't think it's Spider-Woman's web. So I think we're going to get another spider person. I mean, I could be wrong, but
another spider person.
I think another spider person is going to be coming in.
It's Spider-Boy 2099.
Well, no, I don't think that's who it is either. But either way, I mean, no, I'm not sure. But who knows? I mean, they're going to bring in between Exodus and this book. There's going to be a whole 50 fucking characters.
Bring the ruckus.
Yeah. So remember the police officer that was calling in that was like, oh, shoot, we're in trouble, or like the worker? Well, it turns out that that's somebody's dad. Whose dad does it happen to be? Well, it's Alia Beale. Is that how you say her name? Alia Beale?
Aaliyah? I would say Aaliyah.
Alia Beale.
Aaliyah Bell.
Who, for those people who don't know her, she is Venom 2099. You can see her in Venom #1 2099. But she's Venom 2099. Badass Venom looking. And now she's mad because her dad's bleeding to death.
Was she
we're
the
gonna see what
original?
happens.
She wasn't the original though. Venom 2099.
She's a Venom 2099.
Current Venom 2099.
She is the Venom 29 from the run Venom 2099.
Yeah, from that one. But I'm saying not the original one from Spider-Man 2099. It was like issue 36.
No, she's the like. It's like the new. The new time
new version,
that was main time stream or whatever shit they did back then. It's the new time, kind of like DC with the brain.
Yeah,
that's all I can tell you.
What's the deal with these? This confused me with the numbers. Like, what were they showing?
Okay, so these are the books, and this is what they're showing for the cover. So cover 1 was supposed to be this one. Cover 2 is it. You could see on cover 2, it looks like they're bringing. Well, they say they're introducing Blade 2099.
Yeah.
So you're gonna see that in Alien. So that's what I'm saying. Like, there's a swoop or whatever. But I think they might give us somebody else there also, because I don't think it's Alien, Spider-Woman, and I don't think Blade all of a sudden is going to be shooting fucking spider webs from his fingers. So
yeah, and the Venom was also in a whole separate scene. So
yeah, a whole separate scene. So plus she's mad about it. So I don't know what she's going to do there. But we're going to get that
Spider Boy 2099. You heard it here first.
Flipside 3.0, maybe. Who's Flipside 3.0? I don't know. We're going to get Flipside 3.0 too. And then they're going to, like I said, they're going to bring back in Punisher is going to be in number 3. And then I can't even see. I had this earlier and then I got rid of it.
I see. So they're the future editions. Okay.
So they're all the future editions. So we're going to see, like, they're going to be bringing in, but they're bringing in like a new character, I think, every book. Kind of like
no Ravage. Unless it's a secret.
Can you see inside of the Carnage hand in number 4? Because it looks like Ravage might be in there.
Could be.
By the way, I wouldn't call a preview for Blade in a solicitation of first appearance. I go on a big limb right there.
I don't know. New Mutants 85 had a picture of Cable in it. Right? Was it an 85 or was it 86? I think it was 85 actually had it, but could have been 86.
Yeah. Either way, so like get this book because it's fun read. I think this is actually, I mean, if you're not reading, well, maybe these are 2 books I just enjoyed this week. So like, fuck it. I don't care what you do. But I enjoyed it. So if you enjoy similar nonsense in your comics, especially like Venom being a chick and then hulking out for somehow, which is just crazy. Yeah, get these books. Plus, I mean, Carnage is now an old frail man who has a dinosaur tail and stabs people. That's not bad. And Blade's coming back and he's going to be like a samurai. So that's cool. And Ravage should be around number 4, hopefully. Dude, isn't that the Maximum Carnage cover 2 off of number 4? Isn't that like it's a take on Maximum Carnage?
Well, there was a lot of,
or was it Carnage USA? Is that Carnage USA? It's one of the Carnage covers. It's a Homage.
No, it might have been. You might be right with Maximum.
I can't remember which one it is.
16 parts or some shit. It wasn't
14 parts.
Hey, well, I mean, it's one of them.
It could
Either way, both are pretty decent.
It's also really small on my screen, so I can't really see it too well.
Either way, I think both books were good. Those are the only 2 books I covered. I'll be honest with you. The independent books, I read a couple of them. I couldn't this week. It just wasn't anything there. But feel free to give us advice next week on what books you want to read, and sometimes we do them. Sometimes we just ignore them.
Feel free to make suggestions. We'll take them under
advisement. What's going on, Firebird?
Bird.
Or Bird. Sorry. Why do I always call him Firebird? Because I can't read. Yeah.
There's that.
There's that too. All right. Anyways, that's our comic reviews for the week. Why do I know what's with the Firebird? Is he somebody? I've asked his name before, so I try to know who he is. Dude, are you kidding me with that piece of shit cover? Holy shit.
Jazz hands.
Yeah, that was fucking horrible.
Well, the original has jazz hands too, so you can't blame.
Are you gonna do FOMO, Pete? Are you gonna do a FOMO thing? Is that what you're gonna
do? We can. If
dude, Dark Off 2000. That would be cool. I'd read that. I like 2099 because it's not that serious. You know what I mean?
What about Toast in 2099? Maybe that's who it is.
What's that?
Toast in
2099.
They didn't have a. Do they have a Black Panther 2099? I don't think they do.
Mean, we did put it on the thumbnail.
Yeah, I know that's what people keep saying. Yeah.
All right. Well, I guess I can spend a minute doing that if you. Oh wait, where's the?
Oh, there you go. Good shit.
Oh, good. You guys get to hear the thing. You get to hear the thing I made. Ready? Here it comes.
No FOMO, don't get FOMO, no, no, no.
That's what your AI did?
That's what the AI did. I got to type in, like, put in the lyrics. I'm like, okay.
That's very, very housey.
That sounds a little racist there, Heat. I gotta say, we don't want to change that around.
What?
All right.
Anyway.
Okay.
What well, I mean, we could have talked about Spider-Boy, but I don't think we need to get into Spider-Boy, do we? Everybody's talking about the second full appearance now.
Holy shit. Second full, huh?
Yeah, we can instead go to our websites telling you about first appearances, apps giving you alerts about first appearances of Star Wars. Sounds eerily familiar to me of Star Wars 26, which
Star Wars is hot. What can you say?
Yeah, well, I'm just saying. Remember Star Wars 26? Everybody, well, there's like 5 first appearances in here. You gotta buy it. Where's that at now? That all said, this thing has been selling. Again, hey, you blame the AI. I thought it was funny though. It made me smile. Yes, it had been hitting like pre-sales before we got to Wednesday. Before Wednesday even got here today. This thing was pre-selling for like $30, this Star Wars, because of this news that hit late Sunday, I would say. Or I don't want to say news, but sites and posts and alerts.
Saying it's the greatest thing since sliced bread.
Saying, hey, you got to get these first appearances. Look at Luke's. Somebody's going to show Luke how he makes this.
So this was an alert? This was an alert on Sunday?
It was a mixture of things. Alerts, websites, etc.
Yeah, I turned off my alerts a while ago, and I think I feel better about it. I didn't even know there was an alert.
It was, like I said, it was a hitting 30, and then people are like, really? Why is this hitting 30? I'm like, well, why do you think it's hitting 30? Because, well, people are talking about it, I guess, and who knows? Maybe, yes, don't know.
I mean, that's it. They had to find a book to go with.
Yeah.
This is the weird part. Okay, so here's the weird part. Can we talk about the weird part about this book?
Well, what's the
first off? The B and the C cover aren't selling at all.
That's what I was gonna say. It's weird when only one cover that doesn't feature the character is the one that's selling. Spider-Boy, I get it. The Spider-Boy thing from a couple of weeks ago. Hey, Spider-Boy's on the cover. That made sense. That's why the secret cover was selling more than the rest at a jump.
Plus, it's a secret cover. That shit's going to get people going.
Exactly. Not every store is going to order the secret cover.
Can I also tell you something that's a little bit fishy about
this book? Only the A here.
Can I also tell you something else that's a little bit fishy about this book? If you actually look through some of the top sellings in these books, when the prices started to go up, it wasn't for one book. It was for multiple books, even though it didn't say it in the listing. And then on top of that, some of the first big sales, the reviews from the seller were all from the same person, like the same so it'd be like I.ID, which is like, I'm not even saying I didn't take advantage of this, because you guys know I had a couple copies of these and now I have 2 left. I'm not saying not to sell it if somebody's willing to pay you 20. I didn't get $35 for it. I got like $20 for it. Like, hey, okay, a couple copies of $20, fine. I mean, I'm not stupid. I'm going to sell it for that type of shit, right? But my point is this, like, there's also a little bit of, I don't understand why people would buy a book, because as you could see, as the hours went by, the prices of this book started dropping. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You look at a lot of places
through there. I showed you the picture. There was 35 copies. There was 2 hours that my local LCS was open. There were still 35 copies of the A cover on the shelves. And as that was happening, prices of this book were dropping and dropping and dropping.
Because people were getting it in their hands. They were worried they won't be able to go to their store to get them. So they started.
Do you think it's that, though? Or do you think that people sometimes just, they want to buy a book and then they want to see it? I mean, I don't understand this thought process, but I think it is a thought process, and you can tell me I'm wrong. But like, they just want to have a book and say like, oh, that book, even if they bought it for $20, well, the high point of the sale, because like one of the high points for the sale was $75, but it wasn't one book. It was like 7 copies. But like, so that's like $15 a book. So it's actually probably one of the lower sales overall when you put price per book or whatever.
Yeah, when you're averaging it out. Well,
yeah, when you're averaging it out. But my point is, like, when they see that, they just want to see something come up. Like when we used to do Wednesday Warring, right? When there was actually legitimate top 10 lists, not just bullshit like some turds are like, hey, dude, why is this book hot? I don't like when we had real Wednesday Warring and good flipping going on. Like you'd want that because you're competing with other people to get the highest price for a book. And there might only be like 10 of those books selling or 20 of those books selling. You just wanted the highest one. And it was on a weekly, monthly basis that you could get this. And people would cheer that. And that type of mindset I can understand. But when you're like, hey, I bought 100 of these books at $5 plus shipping a piece, and I'm going to get them in 2 weeks. And we're already seeing like the book trickle down under $20. You know what I mean? Like at that point, by the time you like, is it a thing where people are just, I mean, I don't want to ask the guy, why did you buy this book for $25 off of me? You know, by the time you get it, because we shipped today, by the time you get it, this book is not, I mean, it isn't. By the time we even shipped it, it wasn't $25 anymore. You could get the book for under $25.
Again, you can see somebody, look, there's some $10 sales in here, there's $20 sales.
That's what I'm saying. Like, it's not even what it was worth, what they were paying for it.
These are all today. We're still on, well, no, now we're on to yesterday.
That's too where they're saying the 9.8 graded and stuff like that. But my point is, like, what's the mindset? Can we figure out the mindset of this? Because I know it's Star Wars and don't tell me because like people pumped it. Like I get that, and they didn't pump anything else because there wasn't anything. They've moved after we did get some good leads in Star Wars, like the printing problem with the Jabba the Hutt 1 in 100s, right? Where it had the air on it, so you're going to have a hard finding a 9.8 and a 1 in 100. Same thing with the book where they changed it around and they had the bad pull thing. We talked about all these things on Star Wars. You know, the 1 in 25 for the Yoda cover that just was a fire cover. It's a good storyline, and people had underordered. We get all that. Those books all make sense. This book, yeah, people are going to start changing their attention, but there is this stream of people that seem like they just want to have a book that had a minute in the sun, even though it's not like
even after the minute has passed.
Yeah, after the minute's passed, they still want it because they remember, like you said, and I'm talking more about 24 now or whatever. You're like, there's people.
26.
They're still trying to get 20. They're trying to get $10. They're still listing. They're not getting it. The book is we've made fun of it because we've pulled the book out of dollar bins at this point. But there's people still trying to get 10. So in their mindset,
$10 to $15. Yes, they're still asking.
In their mindset, they still are like, hey, this is a $10 to $15 book, even though it's not even close to selling for that point. I just don't understand the mindset of that. I'm not saying it's wrong. If your W is, hey, I bought a book and it makes me feel good because I can see it on a top 10 list or whatever list. I mean, it doesn't matter that you don't know why it's there, I guess. I'd love to have somebody on this show explain to me. I understand the other ones. Don't get me wrong. I actually defended all the other Star Wars books recently that have been hot. I understand the sellings of the fucking Star Wars Adventure #2 from the first series. I'll defend all that shit. I have no problem. I can talk to you and talk. You're not going to catch me going, I don't know why this book is fucking moving. And if it is, then it's one of these scenarios where it's like, oh, I see that they're pumping and dumping it. I know why it's moving. My question is, what's the motive of the people like that get so defensive?
Yeah, and that's the thing. It's
like
not
they know
hard
what's
to
going
figure
down.
out why books move. I mean, that really isn't that fucking hard to figure out. You can wonder, as Marco's wondering, why do people care about certain things? Why are they making these decisions? But to see why books are moving, it's not hard to find that out.
Yeah,
goddamn Google search to figure that shit out.
Yeah, I mean, if anybody's telling you, like, if you're a content creator out there and you're like, I don't know why books are moving, well, you don't sell books and you probably don't know much about comics. But like, because it's not hard. There's only so many reasons why it moves. Like, it's easy to figure that, and it's easy to figure out. Or call a friend that sells books. Like, that ain't hard to figure that shit out.
Yeah.
But this type of stuff where it's like, it's not that. Like, believe me, we're on. I'm on a group chat with a bunch of online sellers, and we're going, yeah, dude, we're moving this. Hey, I need a couple more copies to fill a pre-sale or whatever. Cool. I got 2 extras. Blah, 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 blah. Da, da, da. We'll move. Like, we're not mad that it does it. We're all for it. Like, let it go, man. I don't give a shit. But I'm also not paying $5 a book or $5 shipping for this fucking book, right?
No.
You know what I mean? That's not what that's your cost. That's not my cost. Like, that just isn't. But then to get 25 out of it, I'm not mad about it either. I mean, back in the day, they used to do the reject buttons by the time they got it. And drop off, and that's what you're always worried about. They're not doing that anymore. We're not getting the like. I've been nervous about this for a while, but we're not getting the like, oh, sorry, man, I ordered. They used to always cancel it and say, oh, sorry, man, I read the listing wrong or I ordered the wrong book. Right? You get that every once in a while, especially with extreme drop off. And a lot of times you were like just crossing your finger gambling. You could get it out the door and receive before that drop off hit. But that's not the case anymore. These books, they're not canceling these orders. They're bragging about it. They're on IG going, look, man, look what I got today. And it's a week later. It's a week. And when these books are going to start going to auction, because that's what's going to happen with the rest of the copies, right? For the actual sellers of the A book, it's going to start going to auction. And when it starts going to auction, you saw the tier prices go down on these as doors opened up at LCS.
Yeah, auctions where it's going to be bad because
it's going to keep going down, and then people are going to hold on to it. And hey, look, man, I think you can't complain about the crappy of books when you're participating in a buy-a-thon. I'm not a dude that went out. We had told you that this looks like it was starting to sell out. I didn't go online and buy 100 of these books. I had allocated a couple amount of these books ahead of time. I had those books. That's what I stayed with.
Yeah, it can be an indicator when some of the larger stores start selling out of some of the books, but it's also be wary when only one cover it starts to sell. It's like, all right, cover A is sold out for one reason or another. Well, why is the Noto cover there for a while? And then now that one starts. Why is the 40th anniversary of Jedi cover still there? Why is the Han Solo 5th year anniversary cover still there? Why is if the interior and the reason you're buying this is because the guts of this book and the first appearances inside are so important and none of them are on any of the covers, why is it that people are only focusing on buying?
Yeah, this book was really fishy.
All I'm asking you to do is think. I'm not saying it's a bad. Don't tell you what you do with your money. You do what you want to do with your own money. Just stop and think for a second.
No, but I mean, I also too let's be real. There's a lot of people we could start naming people like you can't find on the IGs, and we've been doing this for a long time and over years. And you guys know them because I went through a list in chat today about 10 names of like, hey, by the way, this guy told me I don't know anything about comics. Where is he now? He told me this was going to make him a fortune. This dude's supposed to be living in a mansion. Where's he? This guy got a divorce and his wife sued him and he went to bankruptcy. Where's he? Like a lot of times we see that, but there has to be something besides those guys. I'm not talking about the guys that are telling you like, I bought 50, 100 copies and I'm going to be rich off of, this first appearance. Like, yeah, those people are out the door. There's a large group of people here still that somehow must find some point of joy. They don't read the books. They don't collect the books. They don't sell the books, but they, for some reason, buy it. Right. And like, that's the one that I'm just dumbfounded by, because you're right. If this is you're only collecting the A cover, why?
Right here. Like, why is this $8? This is $28.
I think part of it you kind of touched on a little bit.
It's kind of suspect too.
Is people are posting their books and what they have on IG or wherever they post,
and they only see the one.
And this is so. First of all, they're buying it because obviously somebody told them to. We know that, and they were shown a picture of whatever book to buy, and that book is hot. And then they get to go and post it on their IG that they have 1, 2, 50, 60, 75 copies of this book, and they get to show off to other people, and that boosts their self-esteem. So maybe they don't have any other way to feel better about themselves than to show off how many of these books that they bought.
And
I don't know. I don't know.
I mean, that's where, look, man, I'm an asshole. We get it. I play the asshole here, but like at that point too, I don't want to be offending. Like if that's their claim to joy, if that's what makes them happy in the day, I'm not mad at the people that talk shit to me where they're like, hey dude, you're going to be out of comics. Yeah. Looks like that's been.
I'm not saying that's everybody. I'm not saying.
Well, I'm saying no, but I'm saying there's there. But it seems like that seems right. That seems maybe. Hey JJ, what's going on? That seems like maybe there is an answer. Maybe that is a liable answer. That is part of it. Maybe this. And if that's what makes them happy, like I'm not mad at you for it. But like, come on, don't. When I get a text like, "Hey, dude, this guy's coming after somebody because they said don't get FOMO on a book," and they're giving, and you're like, "Hey, yo, dude, like, don't come with that shit," because I can go through a long list of motherfuckers that aren't here anymore. You know what I mean? So, but yeah, but then at the same point, I don't want to offend the dudes that like, hey, they got the 5 thumbs up on fucking Instagram or whatever, however, or whatever. What? Don't laugh. I mean, JJ, that's some people. I think that's
yeah. And that's
I'm not saying 5 is being besmirching either. whatever their shit is. Like if that's it's better than doing fucking heroin and licking toads' asses. So like fuck it.
God bless them. Go ahead, try to make that money. It's gonna be.
I don't think Pete. I don't think. No, I think we're looking at. I think we're looking at it wrong. I don't think they're trying to make money off these books. I think their satisfaction. Now that Dub said that, I think he's right. I think their satisfaction is just like, hey, can I get 20, 30, whatever the number?
Thumbs up or
I don't know how much. What's thumb? I don't. You guys know I'm bad on the IG. I very rarely post. So I think like 5 likes or 10 likes might be good for me on an IG post. So like, I'm just saying if that's the thing, right? Is that the thing? I don't know. JJ, how many likes do you get on IG post? Why are you guys laughing at me?
No, I was laughing at Joe's comment.
Yeah. What's Joe's comment?
He recognized the avatar from The Simpsons.
Oh,
Chili cook-off is missing it.
Yeah, nice.
You got that. I'm also. Then we got to go to AOAs after that.
Yeah.
We're gonna get there.
We're
all right, good.
There,
so is your segment done? Dub makes a good point. I mean, he does. I think that's that's just a question that I kind of had on it. I mean, it's easy for us all. Like, it's easy for the people that I talk to on Wednesday to mock people that buy it and do it. Been like,
right, but you don't talk to the people that are just some random person hanging out at the shop or some. You talk to your friends. You may talk to like somebody.
I talk to people at the shop, but they don't do like the people at the shop don't like the ones that are like picking up the book and they're like looking at it in the like. I'm not talking to those. Like when you're doing this number at the shop, I'm sorry, dude, and I'm not talking to you. No offense. You're busy. You're busy. You're busy. Yeah.
Over the past couple of years, I've spent. I mean, not recently, but I've definitely spent some time at my local shop. Like I've spent like
Pete, not shit. You put it back now.
5-6 hours there.
Yeah.
Just hanging out. My buddies come in and out, like, and I've spent like I know the owner, so I like kind of, just kind of hang out with them and stuff when we talk about stuff. And I've seen people come in, everybody. Like it's the guy who's there right when he actually one time to come in because his guy called off and I had to help him process books on Wednesday morning when the shipment came in. So I was there all day. I got there at 8:00 in the morning. And I stayed until like 2 in the afternoon, and I like saw every single customer come in, and I saw all of them. The early morning, at the door open, those were the guys that were buying to try to flip stuff. And then as the day went on, you saw the different people and what they were buying and what they were getting. These guys doing it for Instagram likes. This guy's doing it to read the book. Like you got plenty of readers, you got plenty of run collectors, you got plenty of all of them. But you get those all over the spectrum, and those aren't the people that you and I talk to on a daily basis.
Right, but Doug, here's the thing. What at least there's 83,000 A covers for that book minimum 83,000 of those A covers, correct? There's 22 sales of single books that
they don't report the numbers anymore.
Pete, I don't give a shit.
I'm just saying,
I don't give a shit. We know from what, but you know from ordering what it. You could do the same dumb shit he did. If you I talk to at least 10 to 12 sellers every fucking week. I can figure out by what they're ordering, what they used to order. That's the same shit he did. He just averaged that shit anyways.
Yeah.
There's got to be at least 38,000. That would be low print run for Star Wars, the main title. It's never for an A cover. That's low as shit. Okay. Yeah, let's say there's 38,000 at least. There's 24 sales of single books. 24 sales of single books. So all those guys. So if you're at your shop and you've got 3 guys buying 5 copies to flip, that's 10 copies. They're flipping all 10 of those copies. Because if so, there's only 12. There's only 12 more. That shit's not happening, bro. It's just not happening. The amount of books compared to what's actually selling. And by the way, the online sellers that have their shit listed, either that's an LCS or whatever, have that shit first. It's already there. It's already in hand and gone. So by the time you see the other like 10 sales of maybe guys that were at a door on the East Coast, because the West Coast is 3. I mean, that's always how flipping is worked. That's always how Wednesday Warring is worked. That's why we're blessed is we have East Coast timing. We were able to get our shit, and we found an LCS that would open for us 20 minutes before everybody else, so we could get the books up faster. I mean, it is a fast game.
It's a timing thing, and that's
what I'm saying is like you could say that those guys are flipping. I know what they're saying, but realistically, a lot of those guys in those shops that are coming for fit, if they're buying 5 or 6 copies, lucky to sell one.
Yeah,
that's not the majority of the people.
With them. They're just going to hold on to them.
Right. And that's not the majority of the people we see. Even guys who say they sell books or whatever, because I know, because we actually sell books and we've been in chats with tons of people. We see them at cons and we talk to them. A lot of them don't sell. So like, that's a misnomer too. I'm not talking about that whole group. That also makes up a very small portion of it. There's a larger portion that I think are on the internet and doing the picture thing. Like you said, that makes more sense. Like, okay, they want how many, Zaggy, you like the Instagrams. How many likes is a good Instagram like? I don't fucking know what it is, but I think that's what it is. I think it's just like it makes their day to get somebody. I don't know, man. If that's what makes their day, fine, fuck it. I'm not gonna make fun of them for that. I'm gonna make fun of people who fucking buy the book and they're like, I'm gonna buy this one right here. I'm gonna buy a house.
Your window is so small, right? To unload all those copies and not be some kind of storefront is going to be very hard.
Yeah, and that's because even like you
said,
well, how many copies have sold? We looked at it. It looks like a lot, but is even 100 copies sold a lot? When we're talking about thousands,
thousands of thousands. That's what I'm saying, like thousands of thousands.
Like, who cares about 100 copies?
But everybody's level of that is different.
Yeah.
If you buy 5 copies and you sell 2, and you submit and you paid for your other 3 copies, you're gold.
Well, right? No, I mean, and some people too will buy 5 copies, sell 1, and they'll be happy because they made a sale, which also makes them happy. I'm 100% okay, 100% okay with that. I'm just trying to figure it out. Like, it's not the way I do it. By the way, BK, come to Michigan one time. This is not, ask everybody here. I mean, there's people from Michigan, they'll tell you. But I'm just saying, it's kind of weird when you see, because I think it feeds into some of the animal of like going on a peak post for FOMO. Because I've gotten this ever since when we were on MCM, like way back in the day, when I would say stuff like, dude, you can't be buying that book on Saturday. It's not worth it. And we had NFT guy famously tell me how I'm going to be broken out of this. Where's that dude? There's a guy, Gem City. He ain't around no more. Old man, down the list. All these dudes are telling me how I'm going to go broke. I don't know what I'm doing. I should sell stuff because I'm not going to have a house or my boats or my vehicle. I still got all my shit, but y'all ain't here. You know what I mean? But take those people aside. I think they see the Instagram people who are like, I just want 10 likes.
No wonder.
I think too, it's a little bit, to me, it's always like a little odd in the fact that like the thing that's bothered me about it isn't that like some guy goes out and buys 5 copies. Okay, great. Like, I don't care. Like, you do what makes you happy with it. But at the same time, I don't like the people that like I don't know if we call it influence type thing or something that's like that says, oh, you can make Wednesday Warrior real easy. Just buy 50 copies of this. It reminds me of like the buy a home, sell a home, like advertising like on TV people or something like, Ben buys houses and you can sell your house to me real and get a great deal and I'll flip it to you. And they're like no, like it's not that easy. Like, you can lose your ass in this if you're not careful. Like, don't make it seem easy to other people without telling them the dangers of it or
or that hey, by the way, you don't know what the fuck you're talking about, because there's dudes we know don't know what the fuck they're talking about, and they're telling people like I mean, if you live in the basement, like, don't be out there saying you live in the penthouse and this is how it does it, and then go. The problem is the same people will then be like, oh, where's this dude at? We haven't seen him in a while. Well, he listened to you. Like, what do you mean, where's he at? Of course you know where he's at. Like, he ain't here. He's getting divorced. His wife's taking half. So 20 is this what you're saying, Hartman? 20 is a lot of thumbs up. That's cool.
He's saying 10% for your number of followers. That's what he's trying.
What's the average people got followers on an IG post? A couple hundred?
No, that's the other thing. We break it down. Whether we're talking about our IGs or our YouTube, we are small.
Yeah, like 30. I don't know.
They call oily hands asshole. They say olive oil's leaking out of them all the time. That's why I never touch the books. All right. Make sure you're checking out SNS. They'll probably get into some good stuff too this week over there at
Marco's Superpowers, Greasy Hands.
Oh, dude, yeah. I don't. You guys know I don't. I usually put like either take the preview book or something else, and I put the book in there to read it. So I don't touch it. Yeah, I don't
white cotton gloves.
I don't
like
this, dude.
It's the same stuff.
Hey, I know. And look, I get it. There ain't no shame in it. My skin's nice. So,
Right. Well, we're 2 hours and 15 minutes in. We didn't get to the tier yet.
Let's get to the tier list. Holy shit.
Well, no, we can't get to the tier list. We got something else to get to first. Because I spent time on this, so we're going to do it.
Who's Ron?
We're doing it, David.
Ron Burgundy?
I don't know.
Ron Farouk.
Oh, yeah, right.
Oh, yeah, Farouk. Damn. Dude, I love that dude. Rod Simmons is fucking amazing, dude. He's awesome.
All right, I'm going to run the thing, and then we'll get to the T-shirts. Why did you put that up?
What's happening?
I didn't do that.
I didn't do it.
Who did it?
I was busy running to the other things. I didn't
touch anything. Who's touching shit? I don't even know. All right, I'll get rid of it. I guess I'll get rid of it because nobody else is going to do it.
Get rid of Super Fudge.
Yes,
that is now his name. Our Pump and Dump guy is now named Super Fudge.
Can we just go and show the only book I'm really going to go at? And only two.
We're not talking about books. We're talking about
shit.
Comic T-shirt. We can get into fucking concert tees.
Dude, we gotta hurry up, Pete. There's no fucking way, dude. We gotta hurry up.
Oh no, we're doing vintage comic tees. I will try to make this quick.
This is me. It's not quick. You don't go quick. Anything.
You guys will be fine. We're gonna start off with vintage Faust.
Oh,
well, hey now.
This
fucking show's off the rails.
We're gonna zoom in. There's nothing there. It's covered. She's got her arms in the right place.
I'm just saying hi.
They're asking $500. They still got $210 for this used. And these are used T-shirts, Mike.
Holy shit!
These are like from the 90s, the 80s.
I gotta find my Snoop Dogg T-shirts, man.
These are some old school.
I got that remember that Kevin Broadus, the Kevin Broadus Snoop Dogg shirt? The old, his old concert. It was like his first concert. It was
Calvin Broadus.
Calvin Broadus, whatever had his real name on it. I got that shirt someplace in a large, not like the actual. But,
this, I'm telling you, some of these tees, you would think, because I remember like back in those days, and you would look at some of the tees, especially like the all over print ones, you'd be like, I can't wear this. That looks ridiculous. People will make fun of me if I walk around with my comic book tee. And now we'll get to them. Here's another one. We got old school. We got Bone Claw Wolverine.
What
this
the
is Bone Claw? If you look at it closely.
That's Wolverine.
Yeah.
Hubert Bone Claw Wolverine. Black tee.
Wow.
Oh, okay. I can't say it now.
They were asking $350. They got $280.
Jesus. Good night.
For a vintage 1995. And, it's all grayed out, washed out.
I would never have bought that shit.
Nope.
No. And these are the black tees. I start getting even more questions. Like, you realize, especially when you look at the labels.
Oh, the pit stains?
The Hanes tees, the white tees. Here we go. We got a Venom. No stains. It's clean.
All right.
But still, it's still a white tee. How much do you think this bad boy? Old school Venom.
You just screen print that shit?
You could, but you're not going to get the same vintage quality with the Fruit of the Loom. $400 on a $700 ask.
Wow. Yeah, but like I am a bit confused. How do you know these things are like authentic?
Yeah, how do you know you just didn't find a bunch of old Fruit of the Loom T-shirts?
I guess they take a lot of pictures. I mean, I'm not a vintage collector, so I don't know how you actually tell. I mean, apart from you just know if you know, but looking at pictures, I guess it could be tough.
Yeah, we need to get some tall tees. I agree. Let's get tall tees out here. We should just find a tee shop that can outside of Tee Public that can make tees. Because fuck,
yeah. With some of these,
I have a long torso and a fat gut.
Some of them will zoom like this one. You can see there's a Doom. This is a Doom 2099. But if you look at the bottom, there's the whole little.
Dude, it's kind of cool as fuck.
The copyright shit. They'll zoom in on stuff like that because that's kind of hard to
fake
replicate.
How much does this fucking thing go?
Well, if you've noticed, we're going up.
500.
We're going up. So this was $650.
Oh shit.
$650.
Yeah, but
wow.
Hartman, what happens if you find some, like you're saying the t-shirts, but all these were printed on Fruit of the Loom generics. They came in like 6-packs. You could get you can buy a Fruit of the Loom generic.
You gotta get vintage Fruit of the Looms too.
Yeah, but that's just probably around.
Anybody remember on Netflix, Lobby's World?
What's to stop you from like going to Goodwill and finding like a nice old Fruit of the Loom like blank t-shirt?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like some old man.
Well, this is what also if you go to a Goodwill or you go to a flea market, maybe you look at these old tees, not to wear.
Hartman, I'm telling you, you could find.
I'm wearing one of these.
You could find Hanes from the 90s. The tags Hanes from the 90s. You can still find them.
Yeah. No, I'm just saying.
Oh, it has an identifier number on the tags? That's what you say? Okay.
I think so. There's ways. There are ways. I just don't know them. I'm not that deep into this.
Okay. He's saying there's a number on the tag, I would assume.
We got Hobgoblin Spidey, McFarlane art.
You
know McFarlane's going to sell.
Yeah.
Yep, he's selling for $800. 21 bids.
Wow.
What do people do with these? Do they frame them?
I don't know. A lot of pictures, people are wearing them. Yeah. I didn't want to take any pictures of the ones with people wearing them because then me doing the me putting the picture here. I don't want some weird dude spindly arms like showing off on the.
Ooh, nice leftover.
Here we go. We got Ben Reilly, Scarlet Spider. These are like
I like that. This is badass.
These overall, but you didn't want to wear them when you were at that time.
Yeah,
no freaking way,
dude. You're not getting it. Well, dude, I was getting chicks at this point. I'm not wearing this shit, dude. No.
Well, that's what I'm saying. But you would get things like this, be like, "Oh, your aunt or uncle, he likes."
I don't wear jean shorts.
Let's get him this T-shirt that we found at the Walmart, and you would get this, and you'd go, "Well, I can't wear this."
Well, and the other thing, you really couldn't find these at Walmart back then. Like back then, it would have to be a comic shop or like Spencer's or like shop in the mall. Walmart wasn't selling.
Sears had the shit.
Flea market.
Maybe Sears. Yeah, Sears.
And in the '90s, you could find the shit at Kohl's.
Yeah.
Okay, you can still find it at Kohl's.
Here's the
I couldn't find it at Kohl's because I was trying to get something else.
Here's the interesting tale of this shirt, though.
What?
This shirt sold for $960.
Jesus.
Wait, in February, but the deal wasn't done. So they relisted it and sold it twice for $710. Because this shirt kept selling, and I guess not completing. And they put relisted, that they relisted the same shirt. $710 though looks like the out the door price.
For them putting relisted in there at least.
Yeah, so I guess they figured people might question that. Wait a minute, how do you have multiple copies of this?
T-shirt? Yeah.
You know, you put relisted, be like, look, it's the same shirt I tried to sell before.
Yeah.
Deal fell through. I'm not making these on my screen, printing iron-on tees in the back room.
No. I sold early on in eBay. I sold a couple Harley Davidson with side carts, and we had to do the same thing because the first guy didn't pay out. So
so I think that's why they put relisted, to make people feel more comfortable that they're getting an actual OG original Scarlet Spider.
We'll make sure they're not printing them at home.
You remember this cover? Uncanny 276.
Jesus, that's a terrible shirt.
Well, this is an oddly shaped. You see the Fruit of the Loom sticker and everything, or tag. But
no, it's not a good shirt. Not a good to have on your shirt.
That's $1,000.
Yeah, I see it. I'd sell for that.
Wow. 1991, extra large.
Wow. Jim Lee.
Wasn't the X-Men yellow on the cover? Am I just imagining that?
On the cover, probably. They probably just used different trade dress for this. But here's an all-over print one for you. I know Marco would like this one because I know how much he likes the 2099 universe. Ghost Rider 2099.
Oh, wait. That looks like a
that looks horrible.
The tie-dye places in the mall.
What? This is on the cover of issue 1 of Ghost Rider.
Well, I know, but it looks like it's like not finished.
Well, it's cool on the cover of the book.
Yeah, it doesn't look cool here.
Yeah.
Imagine over time too that stretching out and like.
Pay no attention to the weird sticker that's on the front.
Oh,
it's technically stretched out by my fat ass. That's funny.
But this bad boy, $1,300.
Oh, fuck!
Wow.
People will pay for ugly, bro. People will pay for ugly.
They're channeling their inner Guy Fieri.
All right. Marco asked me why I got all X-Men up when I'm sitting here. I got my X-Men tee. I got my hat on. It's because some of these tees like this bad boy all over Jim Lee X-Men print.
Holy fuck.
Oh, my God.
Hey, but I always liked his style, dude.
Yeah, this would be
it's
true.
Cool. Just saying.
But it's cool. But is this really
the back look like?
$1,300 cool?
No. Oh, this ain't $20 cool, but fuck it. For somebody, it makes them happy, I guess.
I wonder what the back looks like.
This one,
all over on the front?
Yeah, some of these I did give you the back, but not this one. The next one, I believe I did give you the back, because this next one, you're gonna cry foul. You're gonna be like, what? Well, here we are.
Olivia Munn's in the background. Good call.
This is during what was it? Fatal Attractions. I think this is the Fatal Attraction series when Wolvie got his medal pulled out. Marco's leaving because he doesn't want to see what this sells for.
X-Men 25.
I think so. I think that's what this is the cover for. This is Qbert.
Shiny cover.
Oh, come on now.
I looked. I looked on some of the sites. That's what it says it sold for. I don't know if the deal was completed, but it wasn't like a best offer for less. $5,000.
Wow. One bid, best offer accept. Oh,
well, that's what I was wondering. So I looked up on the one site I know to use.
That's like a hideous way to take a picture too. You take this T-shirt with like these off colors, and then you put it on like this weird colored background.
Oh, dude, you have no idea. I had to zoom in because you see the weird sheet or whatever the hell they put it on that. The papayas. I had to try to trim that out to get the picture good so we could see it.
Well, part of the reason is when other people don't steal the picture.
There's that too.
Yeah.
I guess that makes sense too. Well, yeah, this is the back of the shirt. That's why this is a different image. This is the back of the shirt. So it's kind of the same image, but kind of shifted. So that's what's sold. And then I figured, you know what? Kind of for fun, I'm going to give you a handful of ones that are actually out there for sale. So these haven't sold yet. But here we go. My boy, Silver Surfer, Galactus.
Wow.
Bunch of weird spots.
Yeah, I don't know what's with the spots. It looks like, hey.
If you want to wear this spotted purple T-shirt, they want $2,700 for this.
35 watchers.
Yeah, that's the other reason why I want to show this. 35 watchers. Look at that. They're watching. I know a lot of them are going to be looky-loos. They just want to see, hey, is somebody going to pay this much for this? But somebody's got to be interested. Somebody's thinking about this.
35 people are apparently.
Yeah, $2,700. If you don't like Surfer with all the purple star spots, how about we give you an all-over print Mark Teixeira?
Oh my gosh!
X-Force with Jubilee and
oh dear Lord!
I always wanted to have Bishop on my underpit there. That's what I always.
Well, this is just on the front. I'm going to show you the back
on
the next pick, where you can get some Sabretooth and Wolverine on the back for $3,000. $3,000.
Okay.
for a nice used T-shirt from 1991 or whatever the hell year this
Swamp Thing was code for something else when I was younger, Joe.
Okay, got a couple more. Here's a very simple looking Ghost Rider. You see the Fruit of the Loom sticker there or tag in the background. Johnny Blaze, I think. Ghost Rider. Man, this could have been Danny Ketch.
It looks a bit like Danny Ketch. But
it's probably the Danny Ketch time. Zodiac is mine tonight. Yeah, this is the Danny Ketch run because I think it is a Teixeira. But they want $3,500 for this. Only 14 watchers, though. So not as many watching the Ghost Rider as are the X-Men.
Such a weird quote.
A little bit. And Marco's back to see all the crazy asking prices now. Up next, we got another all-over print. Lethal Protector. We got our Venom.
Mm-hmm.
You know you want to wear your Venom T-shirt. How much do you think they want for this one?
$5,000.
5,000.
No, like 9, because that one guy was asking like $7,000 for that one shirt, and then he only got $700.
$7,000.
Jeez.
With 74 watchers.
What?
Venom. I wonder if that's the same dude that had the other shirt that was asking for so much that had a relist.
That tells me that that's probably like been there for ages too. That 75 watchers.
Maybe, but yes, keep an eye out for your old school Venom T-shirts. And we got another one. You want some Ghost Rider? We got Spirits of Vengeance. We got Johnny Blaze and Danny Ketch together forever with some weird cross-hatching. Actually, it's not cross-hatching. Just some weird lines across it. This one they want $9,500.
Get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here. You could have that pile of super fudge in the other hand, and you got a pile of super fudge. That's all I'm saying.
$9,500
With a
with
t-shirt to
49
wipe it up
watchers.
with.
There's almost 50 people
Free
watching.
shipping. Yeah.
It's not even good, Johnny Blaze.
Yeah, they do get free shipping on this one.
Right,
That's
Jeffrey
the good thing.
Drake. Jesus.
All right, and I got one last one.
Do you though?
Yes, because this one's not real. This can't be a real considering ask, but
You were the last three.
Seriously, last one. Cover to X-Force 2.
Here. Get the fuck out of here.
I will preface this. The
$5.
listing says it's for charity. But what do you think they want for this?
Charity for my
10 grand at least.
Oh, $22,000.
JJ, anything?
I don't know. 12 grand.
You guys are not even close. This is Crazy Town Banana Pants.
60,000?
860.
What the fuck out of here.
We got 57 watchers.
That sure is a lot of cocaine you're buying
Where did
there.
it come from?
$865,000 they want for this shirt. I know this is just like I told you. It was
But at least
ridiculous.
they're giving you free shipping.
Yeah, free shipping, free 4-day shipping. It's not even 1 day. No, you got to wait 4 days.
Wasn't it?
It benefits charity. Yeah, get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, 2% of the sale will go to charity.
Or best offer.
But there you go. I thought it was kind of funny. This is not a real.
Yeah, the last couple were asking prices, Cardi.
Was it Breaking Bad where they put like the drug ingredients in like the clothing or something? Like bleached it in there. Is that what this is?
But those were the comic tees. There's a lot of other topics for t-shirts we can get into. It's a whole nother subculture of collecting. But I thought it was kind of fun just to kind of look at some of these things. And again, I remember some of these. I think I might have had a couple of these weird ass tees.
Best offer was $2.
Like I said, I would have been embarrassed to wear, and I never wore them. And I just said no.
Anime ones when I was a kid too.
I actually think I gotta go check my older brother's closet because I think he owns that Venom one. I'm not sure.
That's what I'm saying. Like the Venom one looked familiar to me. Like
my brother, I legit ass, I think owns that shirt.
You should put it on eBay and undercut the guy by like $1,000. Only $6,000.
You know what? $6,000 for mine. I'll take best offers. Auto accept at 5.
My brother, like we got lots of oil, so he probably got big old pit stains.
Yeah. No, those last 5 were just asking ones. Those last 5 were asking prices, but the other ones apparently were sales and completed sales.
You literally put it in all
brand Magneto shirt.
47 fucking what the fuck?
Yeah, well, we can do this we can try to get through this quickly. We
Just
have to try.
2 lists: garbage or picking it up. No. Oh, there you go.
No, we got it in the middle.
There's 3 lists.
Here we go. All right, we're picking up.
No, this is canceled. This is just to show in case people ask, what about this one?
Okay, that's canceled. That's been
This
canceled.
was canceled.
Oh,
there was another one that was canceled.
Was canceled. Boo.
It's the only one I got. I don't have the other one. So, all right. First up is the Cursed Library.
Anyway, there's another Princess X canceled too.
Okay, we're passing on this, right?
Yeah, no, that's fine.
I don't know.
I kind of like Robert Heck. Yeah, I like Robert Heck too. I'd put it in the maybe.
I like the cover, but I don't think you're going to get anything out of this one.
No, I just like it. I have some other
Robert
Heck stuff.
Question with 2 of free Comic Book Day covers is too, like, will it be used on some other book at some point? And then I won't care about the free one.
Fair.
All right.
Fair enough.
So that's a maybe.
Yep.
Maybe, I guess.
Maybe. All right.
Pass.
Marvel.
No, I'm gonna pass on all the Marvel because I'm gonna buy it later in July when it's all collected into one.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
But I don't know if there's anything in this one.
Probably maybe. It doesn't matter. I'll probably pick this one up because it's got X-Men in it.
Yeah, the Marvel usually just end up grabbing, but yeah, I don't know if there's anything in that.
Yeah, I'll read it. It's free. Okay, so it's looks like we got 2 maybes for. I need to.
All right, so maybe it is for X. Avengers.
Maybe it is. Yeah. What else do we have?
I don't know what this is. I brought up the site, so I can tell you what this is if you want to know.
You're gonna pick this up?
I always pick up the Viz, and I guess Kondasha's not doing one, but anything.
There's Rooster Fighter on there. I'm picking that up for sure.
Anything anime manga I pick up because you never know, and they sometimes greenlight TV shows and stuff around it, or the popular. The property becomes popular.
That's a fair point.
I'm memorizing the cover right now, so I'll remember to pick this up.
Kojinix.
Yeah, Rooster Fighter. Okay.
Yep.
Well, yeah, Rooster for you. Got to go with
That's
that
right.
cockfight.
Yeah.
No, nobody's picking this up, right?
No.
Nope.
The Conan? No, probably not.
I didn't even know
Yeah,
that Titan did Conan now.
Yeah, because Marvel lost the license like last year, or they didn't renew the license or something. So
Sheesh.
Yeah, they lost it.
Yeah, it's not
so
good.
Titan picked up the license for it. That's why Marvel has other stuff going on. The Sumerian is another company, so there's a bunch of Conan stuff.
How
out there.
short did they only had Conan for a couple of years, huh?
They had it,
Yeah,
lost it,
yeah,
and-
really.
Do you remember they put it on
Yeah.
Avengers and whatever? That didn't work.
Oh yeah,
well.
Savage Avengers.
All right.
You're not putting them on the top, by the way.
So I'm getting
I know. I got to catch up on. We're doing all maybes, right? These are all still maybes.
no. For sure, we were getting.
Which one was it for sure?
The Rooster.
Rooster
the
Cow.
Oh, the Rooster. I'm sorry. Oh yeah, Rooster.
Yeah,
was for sure.
Right here, over
Bottom
on the right.
bottom right corner.
Bottom right.
I'm
It's got
trying to fill in the gaps because some of them are not here. So I'm trying to fill in the gaps so when Marco gets them, we don't miss
I
them.
think Conan.
Conan
bottom
was
right
a pass.
Pass.
Conan's a pass.
Or no
Conan's
thanks, or
pass.
whatever.
Okay.
All right. So next one up, I'm Dogman in the League of. I'm picking this up, but that's because the kids are gonna.
Yeah, my son will want to look
Yeah,
at the
they'll read
dumbass
this.
thing.
There's a Captain Underpants spinoff.
I don't know.
It looks like
It looks
Captain
like
It's
Underpants.
Dogman and Cat something.
Oh,
They're stupid.
Yeah, but I mean that looks like Captain Underpants.
It does. It might be Captain Underpants.
I don't know if there's an actual connection though.
You're grabbing Conan?
Can't
All right, Joe.
confirm or deny that.
Yeah.
So are we grabbing or
It is a crossover. Marv's saying it's crossover. It's a maybe because if you have kids, you're probably grabbing it. If you're not,
Yeah.
then you're probably not.
yeah, I'm not grabbing it.
The cover's not the final art, by the way. So put it into a maybe.
All right, I'll put it in a maybe. I'm gonna have to jump in at a couple spots to show things that you might not see in the
Fish flies. Anybody gonna buy fish flies?
Oh,
Jeff
read it.
Lemire,
I like
number
Lemire.
one.
I like Lemire, but I hate fish flies.
Oh, Animal Crossing. Who's?
Oh
fish
no,
flies?
that's related. That's what I mean. That one's not gonna show up on yours, so I got to show it.
Oh yeah. Okay, Dogman.
miss
So fish flies. Fish flies. Fish flies. Fish flies.
I'm passing fish flies.
Passing
probably
on fish
pass.
flies. I mean, it's a
Chad,
flies
is
are the
anybody buying
worst.
fish? Is anybody getting fish flies?
I mean, if anything, I'd read it and then like give it away or toss
He
it.
said grab them. They said grab it. Grabbing it.
really.
Yeah, you got to. Yeah,
All right.
I'll get put fish fly. And we're Dogman. We were putting that in grab or maybe.
Yeah,
Maybe.
maybe because if you got kids, you
Maybe.
grab it. If
Yeah,
you
maybe
don't,
for
you're not.
kids. Okay.
Ranger.
Pass. It's Power Rangers.
It's some sort of Power Ranger or something or other.
I didn't know they had an academy for this thing. Aren't they supposed to be like teenagers?
well,
that
this
just
is
get
probably the
discovered?
first. This is the first time they're doing it. Probably. I've never heard of this before. It's rated A for all ages.
Wasn't the whole premise of the show where they were like 5 random teenagers that didn't have anything
Yeah,
in
they
common?
got
They had to
pulled
become a
together.
team or
East
whatever.
side AOA. East side. We don't get that man on the west side, dude. I mean, the west side.
This is a no thanks for me.
No thanks. What that mean?
You think Tori?
Was it
He says the
pass?
story sounds pretty good.
Now I'll just do a true romance with the.
Something I want to throw out there while you're looking at these covers. See the logo for Free Comic Book Day?
Yeah.
The different colors mean different things. Green are all ages. Yellow are like teens, and when they're red, they're adult only.
Oh, I had no idea. That's
Yeah,
what
look at
I
that,
know that.
that logo up on top of the book.
All right, we're passing on this.
Yeah, I'm not in on Ranger Academy.
Nope, Ranger Academy can get fucked.
What's blue?
Oh, blue. I'm sorry, is mid,
Oh.
like teenagers.
That's not all ages. That's
I'm
titties popping.
as long as all
Yeah,
ages.
but it's
It's not for kids, but teen.
I'm passing. On Red
Yeah, I don't want Red Sony. Red
Yeah,
Sony
I don't
doesn't
care
matter.
about this too
Nonsense.
much.
No.
I mean, Dynamite's gonna have 112 covers for the actual issue.
Yeah. This will
So if you have it
there'll probably
anyway.
be variants of the free comic book issue. I wouldn't be surprised.
So this is like, even though it's free, I don't care if I forget this one.
Yeah. I think, passing. Everybody's passing. All right. Oop. What did I just do there? I don't know. I can't see anything anymore.
You should be at 11, right?
Okay, I'm going to 11.
But it goes up
'Cause I
to
think you're
11.
gonna miss.
What is this?
Seismic Stories,
It's
Aftershock.
Aftershock.
But there's a
I
poster.
assume it's a new property. I don't know.
Animosity is down there.
There's an animosity poster. I'm buying this.
It's
No,
in
it's
a
probably the
small
backup
town of
story.
Arcadia
Prelude
Heights.
to the
Blah blah blah
darkness.
blah. There's.
Huh?
I don't know. Do you like animosity
the
enough?
darkness we brought back?
I don't know, for free and a free poster.
Yeah, I would get
getting it.
this, even though Aftershock's still okay, right? I thought they went out of business.
No, they're still lingering.
Chapter 11.
I thought that was AWA. Did AWA go?
No, AWA still hanging in there, isn't there? Aren't they?
I don't know.
They got the call
I
still
picked up
doing
one of
like
their
the
books in
Trojan
forever.
title. And...
I don't care. I'm picking.
Hey, I'm
this
getting
up.
this one.
I'll read it.
Is it a
Yeah.
must grab or is it a maybe?
No, this is a grab. I'm
This
grabbing
is
this.
grab it.
Yeah.
You give me a free poster on top of a free book, I'm getting it, bro.
What free
Stop
poster?
caring
Where
about
did you see the
animosity,
poster?
It says,
Yeah, no.
all new stories. I thought that I could. It's so small. I thought it said all new.
Yeah, no, it's not a poster. It's not an animosity poster. It's just a new
No,
animosity.
that's
It's
It's
a
a backup
story?
story. A backup story.
There's two stories in one.
Damn it!
yeah,
I'm a 50-50 now. Now I got it. Okay.
So
All I
it goes
saw
to
was
me.
Oster. It looked like Oster there, so I was like, poster. That's not. That's a T.
I got you. No, it's stories. It's
All
order.
right, fuck that. Well, I'll still maybe pick it up then.
Well, I think it's more of a maybe.
Yeah, it's a maybe. Sticks gave it a maybe.
I
If
think it's
poster, I'm picking it up. Not poster, maybe. All right.
because I don't think because you didn't get 12. You don't get 13, so I got to show 13.
These have been disappointing lately. I'm probably passing on the Spider-Man Venom.
Yeah, the Spider-Mans haven't
But there's
really.
going to be an event that changes the Marvel universe for the
For the
future.
8,000th time in a week. Yeah, well.
But what about the
This
future?
is not the Marvel one to probably get.
Yeah, this is a pass.
Anybody not passing on this shit?
I mean,
I don't
I'll
want
probably
it.
grab
Whose
it
head is in
because
the
it's
background?
Marvel, but it's not a must grab. If I didn't get it, I'm not going to go buy it.
What?
Is that Racer
Sticks-
X? Who the hell's in the background?
Oh, it's
Isn't that,
is that
is that the
Vulture?
maker?
It's supposed to be
I think it's the
Vulture?
maker.
Is it the maker?
I think
Oh.
it's the maker.
Yeah, I think the maker has
Oh, the
something
maker.
to do with.
I think it's a maybe.
Yeah.
I think it's
And
still
that's
just
that's
maybe.
Dylan right there too, right? Dylan Venom.
Oh,
I
probably.
don't care whose cover it is. A passing.
Yeah.
Passing.
Gleason's
All
not
right.
big enough.
All right, well, I got 13 because it's probably not there for you.
No, I got 13.
Oh, you do? Okay. Yeah, you don't care about this.
Marvel.
What is this?
Marco's getting this one. Oh no.
What is this?
Some sort of science fiction property. I don't know.
Yeah, with blood.
Oh, is it new?
It's brand new.
Brand spanking.
I
Yeah.
mean,
So IDW still has this property.
well, if IDW has it, then I'm probably passing because they don't really have any properties left that are good. So
Yeah, I could care less. Honestly, I'm not a big Star Trek guy. Granted, I like the movies, the recent remakes, but
Yeah,
I
I have
don't
not
really
kept
care
up
about
on any kind of comics for it. Or
No.
anything. I don't know. It's a pass for me.
that's so the store can put their own personal stamp on it if they want.
Right.
yeah,
Yeah.
I don't actually like covers.
Which I
like
hate
that.
that.
Yeah,
I hate that
process.
too.
Most people know the comic shops they go to.
This has a Witcher story in it, so I'm probably
Yeah.
picking this up.
This is
Yeah,
a
The
maybe for me.
Witcher-
It depends if the Witcher
Maybe.
story is new. If the Witcher story is new, I'll pick it up.
Yeah, but if you don't,
I
know,
definitely want this.
you're gonna get
I
it just in
definitely- yeah.
case it's new.
Yeah, I'm
I
gonna
want
get
it.
it. Just
I'm
in case. I'm
definitely
probably
getting
picking
this one.
up.
But it's adults only. Look, it's red.
Ah,
Super fudge that trick.
super fudge.
Super fudge that trick. Super fudge that trick.
This is pretty close
Super
to a
fudge
grab.
that trick. This is
Again,
a
if I
grab.
missed it, I wouldn't be brokenhearted if I didn't get one.
Pete, it's Witcher.
I know, but still, you know what I mean? Like, there's certain ones to be like, man, I gotta make sure I get that.
Whoa.
The best comic ever. Oh, I'm getting this.
2000
I'm getting it. This is me. I'm on it all day.
2000
DK.
AD.
DK. All day.
You really? Or you're that excited for the 2000 AD, huh?
I always pick up the 2000 AD stuff.
I usually will grab them too, but all age stories. I guess that's what the
That's
green
what I'm saying.
means.
Yeah.
Who does
Yeah,
this now? Is it
that's I'm
Titan?
reading the descriptions. It's all age stories. So
What's that?
It's 2000 AD. Is it
Yes.
Titan?
yeah, give your summer some extra thrill
Yes.
power.
In the
It is
US.
Titan.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't want this.
I
mean,
don't,
I have kids.
I don't care. I
We
mean,
can
I
put
might
it to
grab
maybe. We can put it to maybe because I have kids, so plus it's 2000 AD.
Now, when you guys go to stores, do you go to ones that give you
Limit.
limits?
Yeah, they limit.
Yeah,
It's
it'd be like you
3.
can get 3 or you can get 5
They
or
kind of limit. They don't really limit.
So
for
many
me,
per
but
person.
I don't
Yeah.
do that because like I don't take advantage. I'll sometimes take advantage of taking one extra one, but I don't usually take advantage of. I mean, I don't. They've never kept. They
There's
don't
one
count.
store near me that does, I think, 5. If you go over 5, you can buy like a bundle of all of them for
Yeah, like I said, my
$45
buddy's
or
got a
something.
shop. He does the bundle.
Yeah, it's kind of cool. I'd buy a bundle. I mean, the problem is I got a bunch of kids, so I can,
Yeah. All right, so where are we putting it? Was this a maybe or a no?
maybe.
It's a maybe.
It's
Okay.
maybe, yeah.
No.
Oh,
No thanks.
Nope.
Don't care about it anymore.
Not for me.
Nope. Nope.
Try to read it. Didn't care when the first volume came out, so I'm not going to care about the second one.
Yeah.
Nope.
Well, people started buying that though. There was like,
Yeah, it was big for a while, but I don't think I actually read it though. Like, it's
yeah, I
like,
personally didn't care.
wasn't that great of a story.
pass.
Pass.
We'll pass and move on. Because we still, what number was
This
that?
is the book. This
We
is
still
the
got
one to
ways
get.
go.
This is
Animal Crossing,
definitely
this is the book.
Yeah,
So
I think
it's
Kirby. I'm picking up and Animal Crossing.
Oh, sorry,
This is-
I didn't mean
What
to
did
show
you
that.
do?
I was
Oh.
trying to delete it. I'm trying
Yeah,
to clean
no.
up, and I.
This is the book to get. This is, well, it's
Yeah.
either one of two things. It's one, the translation for the original manga that came out, which was in Japanese for Animal Crossing, or it's a new story on it. Either way, it's going to be, this is the one. Plus, you get Kirby, right?
Yeah, no, I agree though. That is probably a must.
This is
Like
the
I
book
said,
you
I
need
always-
to grab.
I always pick up the Viz ones.
Yeah, Viz
Yeah.
Is
This
a good
is-
grab,
This is a
but
good
this is
grab.
also a first Animal Crossing.
I have a feeling this is, I have a feeling this is what people are going to be putting on the Instagram that they grabbed was Animal Crossing.
So that's
My goal is to go for thumbs up with this one.
Thumbs up. I think I can get. Guys, listen. If I
How many
get this
likes
book,
can I get?
can I put? Don't make fun of those people. They probably like to get. But I'll try it. I'll test it on this.
Oh
book.
wait,
I'll
we're
get
missing
some-
18.
And then I'll try it. You're gonna pass this? Nobody's passing on this.
Keep talking for a second. We got to get.
No, that
18.
was the book before.
No, that's for Castle.
Oh, passing on this.
Animal
Yeah,
Castle.
Kirby's also
Who's
in this, but
passing?
it's Animal Crossing's first. So,
No,
and the only
you
other
can't pass
version of
on
this was in like a.
Might also be Kirby's first. I don't know if Kirby's ever been in a comic.
No, really.
I don't know.
Nice.
Oh, that's a good.
Oh,
one.
I think
no,
this
there's-
is definitely this is the book to get. I believe.
It was just out of order.
But I like the other Viv you were talking about too. So,
with the rooster fighter.
cockfighter, yeah.
The Rooster Fighter.
That's what I want.
Babysitter's little.
I was hoping they'd have
what?
Chainsaw Man in
I-
the free comic book day, but they didn't put it in there.
This is one of those.
This is literally called Karen's haircut. It looks like they got a Karen getting upset. I'm passing.
I wonder if the creator is related to Dennis Farina.
Oh,
Don't know.
Then maybe
I don't give zero shits. I'm passing.
Yeah, I don't really care about this.
Yeah.
Yeah, Scholastic, I'll pass. Thanks.
It looks a little bit like Brian Lee O'Malley, Scott Pilgrim.
You might pick it up if you have kids, maybe. I don't know.
Nope. Karen's first haircut. We can pass on that.
Okay.
Crime Buster. He's reading boy comics.
He is reading boy comics.
I didn't even know this coming with.
It's a bubblegum cover for all those
Yeah,
bubblegum cover collectors.
What's the comic house? What comic? What is that?
I assume Comic House is the brand, the publisher.
Oh, for Crime Busters.
I've never.
And
heard
this
Comic
is
House.
actually
I don't
Yeah.
know who they are either. I'm just telling you.
Yeah, thanks, Captain Obvious.
yeah, Comic House is the publisher, I guess.
I
Chuck
get
Chandler.
thanks again, Captain
Yeah.
Obvious.
At least it tells you right on the cover. It's the first appearance.
You want me to read the synopsis? I can read the synopsis.
Yeah, please read this.
yeah, please.
Chuck Chandler grew up under the wings of his loving parents. His father was an amazing investigator, his mother an equally brilliant chemical engineer. While Chuck didn't have as much time with his father as he would have hoped, the skills he'd learned, coupled with a keen eye for mystery, have become a part of his very DNA. That's why, when the Borealis attacked Earth... and
Okay,
his
that's
mother
enough.
was
That's
declared
enough. That's
missing,
enough. That's enough.
So wait,
something
does
didn't
it
sit right
reprint-
with him.
Does it
Now with the
reprint
help of
Old
some
Boy
young
Comics
allies.
3?
Chuck Chandler, blah, blah, blah. Yeah.
I don't know. We're gonna make Pete review this
Like
one.
Golden
though.
Age Boy Comics?
I'm gonna get this one. I want this one.
I
You
don't know.
want
I
to see
might as
what
well-
Chuck Chandler's up?
Yeah, because of the possibility that it's Boy Comics 3 in there.
I don't know. That's what it says on the cover.
Yeah, for Boy
Yeah, like
Comics
Joseph.
3, what according to the internet was the first appearance of Crime Buster,
And this is
So-
Crime Buster.
and that's Crime Buster. So I wonder if this says some. Yeah,
So
I
it
want
reprints
this.
the old one, maybe?
Maybe
Maybe
yeah.
this is like public domain. They're just going to try to leverage.
Yeah,
the,
that's probably what it is.
1942. Yeah,
All right, put in grab.
I want that
I
one.
guess.
You don't have to get it, but I want it.
Yeah, no, it makes sense.
the fabulous Furry Freak Brothers Free Comic Book Day 2023.
That one dude looks like he's got a. Look, dude, what is this?
So this
What-
there was a cartoon they made out of this. So this from that was much not as underground as the
I
original.
understand that.
Underground
I understand that, but we got penis nose guy with the ball section. Come on, bro.
What? He looks like Dr. Teeth in the Electric Mayhem. Leave him alone.
The characters are based on the old ones. What do you want?
I'm passing on this shit.
I'm not getting this. I don't.
So-
Yeah, I don't want it.
So you guys remember Chapter House comics?
Yeah.
That's Comic House. They changed their name and
Oh, okay.
yeah. So I just looked it up.
Oh, there you go. Good call.
Okay. Yeah, I don't think any. I don't know. You gotta have to tell me because I can't see the chat.
Apparently, Marv loves penis balls, so he's buying this. But Stick Boys is passing.
So we split the difference. Put it in maybe.
No, Jeffrey Jake, you got to put and take it. They whatever.
It's all underground stuff. They love it. It's the people that love that stuff.
It's
I
free.
guess.
So I'm not gonna fault you guys for grabbing free books.
What the vagina?
It's for Zetaverse.
Frazetta, yeah.
Opus.
You know, people love Frazetta.
Yeah,
I'll
they
probably pick
do.
it up. I do like Frazetta, but
I do not.
It's
looks
got
like they
that
took,
red
like-
label too.
looks like they took like 4 Frazetta paintings and kind of like spliced it together.
They did.
Calendars for the Frazetta calendars and pushed them together. Yeah.
There is an all-new adventure of Death Dealer headlining this book. So there's a new story in here for what that's worth.
I'll probably pick it up. I've read worse stuff in my life, probably. It's free. Would I pay for it? No.
Yeah, fair enough.
That font is madness. I agree.
Yeah, it makes you kind of pause and I kind of have to look at it a couple times.
I think it's like his
All right.
signature.
People are
right?
picking it
Isn't that
up.
kind of how he signs it, or used to sign, I should say. His paintings.
People are
and stuff.
picking up.
No, like I said.
Oh, you got
I
it.
don't know
You're
about this
kidding me.
Oh yeah.
Nope. Okay, so
man.
nope. Passing. Just put that pass. We're
I
gonna
don't have
keep
to tell you what it is. You can figure it out, right?
passing that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, investigators! I'm picking this up.
Yeah, I think they did investigators last year too. There was a
Dude, the kids love investigators. Investigators are huge, man.
Are they? This one's not.
Oh
familiar.
yeah, waffle dial and stuff like that. Yeah, 100%.
Like
What's
the
his band
name,
say?
John Patrick Green looks familiar.
Shark repellent.
yeah. They're like dudes who they're alligators and they
But then
investigate
sometimes they
things.
turn to a
They're like the Hardy Boys, but they're
robot
alligators.
investigators.
That's what I'm gathering.
Investigators. That's
Yeah,
brilliant.
it's this. If you rate whoever this John Patrick Green guy, he's fucking tripping when he's writing this crazy shit. I'm not lying.
great.
No,
That's
not
great.
lying at all. But the kids love this shit. They love it. It's dude. There's something called a waffle gator. It's a waffle alligator, like a waffle. You know, like the shit you eat for breakfast. Waffle gators. Yes, waffles. Yes, waffle gator. Like
Hey, Teen Titans got me down on the waffles.
I don't know, bro, but this is definitely a pickup. I mean, it's fun.
BK, click live. You're behind, brother.
Yeah.
All right, I think we're only missing one more, and then I don't have to worry about what we're missing.
Pick it up.
Dude, we're not even halfway through. This.
Oof! Oh, this is one of the Kodansha book because one of the ones was canceled, but this is the one that is coming out. Some weird anime type stuff.
I wonder how many
Although it'll
stores
probably
ordered
be
this.
manga size if it's like a lot of their other ones. But
Could be.
Yeah, who knows?
Hey, Dub, why is this one blue?
I don't know.
Because down below us, he rated older. Teens.
Older for teen, yeah.
Maybe.
Well, the red stuff is definitely like adult, like you know,
Adult.
like
yeah,
you might
maybe
get,
the
like-
regular title is adult, but the preview is okay.
All right, put it in, pick it up. But then if people put this and pick it up, I'm out.
yeah, I mean,
what is
welcome to Demon School is a shonen, so that's aims for teens usually.
All right.
this
what-
looks like a cross between like what Cracky the Parrot and Mickey Mouse
I'm out.
pants and a
Yeah, I don't want
croissant. What is this?
I have no idea.
It's Koto Kuro. I mean, I can. You want the?
Yeah,
synopsis?
go ahead. Feel free to read it.
All right, I gotta find it first.
Hold on.
There's investigators. Okay, so the
Dave
book
Alvarez.
follows Koto, an average Puerto Rican who runs an empanada food truck. His daily
I love
life is
empanadas,
always an
bro.
adventure thanks to his
Picking it up.
boisterous friends. There's more, but I'm not gonna read more.
Who pushed this out? Is there a publisher?
Arcana Arcana Studio.
Oh, that's the publisher. Okay.
Dude, me and fucking Sleepy John was stuck at this horrible con one time, but we found this place, and there's this dude who wore only polo sweaters with the polo bear on it, and his wife cooked the best empanadas that you've ever had.
Actually, I can kind of go for an empanada. Right
so
now.
the question is, if he serves empanadas, why does his hat have a donut?
I think that's
the captain's hat.
Yes. Fair question.
I'm still passing on this bullshit.
All right.
But there's empanadas.
Marv's passing with you. Or no,
I like empanadas.
But does it come with an empanada recipe?
No. Passing on this too.
I don't know what this is.
The Last Comics on Earth.
That's a lie.
This is Viking books for young readers.
Okay, well,
sounds like
the last kids on Earth creating their own comic book.
So many pages in full color.
I hope so. I'm good of them to go all out and make it full color for us in the year 2023.
Yeah, I don't think we need this one. Well, it's
the Polo Bear,
best New York Times bestseller.
I don't know what that is.
You guys don't know what the Polo Bear is?
Nope.
The Polo had a bear. They had a bear like logo thing. Get the fuck! Come! What are you kidding me? You guys didn't know the Polo Bear? It's like a bear on a polo sweater or shirt. Like it was something in the 90s. They had Polo. Ralph Lauren.
I always remember that.
I'm familiar with the name.
Yeah,
I don't know.
Polo. I didn't buy polo, and when I did,
I don't know anything about a bear.
The guy on the horse, the polo player, as the symbol. I don't remember the bear.
Yeah, I vaguely remember the bear. I'm not saying the bear doesn't exist, and I'm not calling you crazy. I just don't have that attachment.
I am.
To the bear. There was a bear. He's right. There was some weird bear.
That's what I'm saying. If you show up, where's Sleepy? If you show up, what's this dude's name? Because he went up there and saw him a year ago too. The dude's still there, so his wife's cooking that tonight.
Where am I putting this? We're passing, right?
Passing.
Pass.
I don't even know what this is.
Keep it rolling. We still got plenty to go.
I don't probably pass.
This is already released, man.
Yeah. I like Mad Balls. I like Garbage Pail Kids.
I like them, but I already bought this.
Yeah, if I really wanted it, I would have bought it. And
no,
I don't need it as a freebie. I'll probably just leave it for somebody else to grab.
Yep.
Okay.
It's a teddy fucking bear with a sweater that has P on it. It was the logo for the polo.
Still talking about this goddamn bear.
Yeah, I remember that.
Explain it. We'll look it up in a minute. We'll look up in the internet in a minute. Voices. Is that anybody getting voices?
Now I'll tell you this. My buddy who owns a shop.
I'm not getting it.
He has a theory about this one because there is supposed to be some sort of new story in this. There's a new Marvel Voices coming out in a couple of weeks that has a new character. I think it's Nightshade or something. There's a new character on the cover of a new Marvel Voices coming in a couple of weeks, but maybe it shows up here first. For whatever that's worth.
What Marvel Voices is this? Just Marvel Voices?
I think it's an amalgam of all. I think it's got like probably little bits of every one of them, and then there's a new story.
Yeah,
we can see like the Storm stuff, and you see like the Shang-Chi stuff, and you got America in the middle.
Yeah, a little bit of everybody.
Yeah, so I think it's a little bit of everybody, but I think they did say there was a new story inside, but it doesn't tell you what that story is about. It just says an issue invites readers to the groundbreaking and critically acclaimed Marvel Voices series, which spotlights blah 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 blah, as well as a brand new one. Like, so there's a new story in here. Whether that new story has the new character.
So they have the polo bear in it?
It might have the polo bear for all we know. What do we got here in the chat? We got lacrosse and an alligator. We got Zaggy laughing. Marco's multiverse. Marv says maybe.
Marv said maybe. I don't know.
Nightshade, Queen of the Werewolf. I don't know if that's the same Nightshade AOA. I just know there's a character called Nightshade. She's on the cover. If you look at your FOC list, I don't look at that stuff normally. I don't look that far ahead. I'm very limited in I can't pay attention that far ahead. I'll forget that shit.
Why are there Sonic rings? Is that the 10 rings?
I guess.
It's like Sonic. I'm like, are they collecting them?
Now that I look at them,
are they going to pop out of them when they get hit?
See the Sonic rings. I'm just guessing they're the 10 rings, even though I see 5. Maybe 6. No, I see 6. They're just not all there.
Maybe they are, and you have to just stare at the cover for a while to find them.
You got 3 maybes in chat, so I don't know.
Only maybes? I'm probably going to grab this one. Just the game.
I'm going to grab it.
I'll grab it too, probably.
Screw it. We're going to put it in the grab then. What the hell? You guys can maybe all you want out there in the chat, but I'm telling you, just grab it just in case.
Well, my vote counts, right? So
yeah, exactly. I talked you guys.
Dick says they're golden SpaghettiOs.
Yeah.
Golden spaghetti. I can even eat some SpaghettiOs right now.
I'm gonna pass on Met Cadets. I tried to read Met Cadet what they put out, and I didn't care for it.
And is this going to just be reprinting the old? Like, this is not a new title, right? The Greg Pak was the old stuff.
It
I don't
says
know if it's a
Netflix
reprint
on
or a
it,
new story, but
they are. I think they're adapting it to Netflix.
so it's probably the old story.
I bet you this is just the old comic.
Kaboom! It's Kaboom, and there's no Kaboom anymore.
It does look like a CGI cover too, almost.
Yeah, so they probably threw a new CGI cover for the show, but the comic inside is probably the old comic. And the comic, if you can find the regular Kaboom comic, you can get yourself probably $10 to $15 for it to find like that #1. But I still dollar bin.
I still have it somewhere. I read like the first 3 or 4 issues, but it didn't really hook me, so I passed.
Yeah, same. What was it Takashi Miyazawa?
Yeah, so you're saying the interior artist is the same as what they put out before?
Well, wait, Ryan's grabbing, I guess, the last one, but passing on this one. Yeah, I think we got to pass. This is just rehash. What are we going to do with this? We're just rehash.
Exclusive reprint of the first issue.
Yeah, see, we don't need
pass. I already have the first issue.
But it's exclusive.
You even have free, especially if your shop limits you. You can't grab everything. That's why we're doing it. You can't get everything.
I think they did the same thing with when Sabrina went to Netflix for free comic.
You're right. They did. They did. Yeah. How about Mexi Kid by Pedro Martin? Pedro is an American-born Mexican kid who's always felt not quite. All right, this sounds just like a memoir. Yeah, graphic memoir.
Sounds like
an
autobiography. Pass.
Yeah, I don't really need some.
I don't care.
Yeah, I don't care. I'm sorry, Pedro.
I'm sure it's cool, but pass.
Fucking $300.
I do like his authentic recreation of an old Winnebago there.
Unless it also had wings, like Eagle 5. I'm not
Randy
in.
Quaid and Independence Day.
No luck finding your polo bear, Marco?
No, I find $300. They want $300, $400 for that fucking sweater.
Get out of here!
You're not here, nothing.
That's right. You can keep that shit.
Well, I'm just telling you what they want.
Right. We're trying to move through it quickly. We still got like 10 or 12 of these left. Nightmare Before Christmas.
I'm picking this up. It's
Battle for the
Christmas.
Pumpkin
I'm getting it. There's no debate in my mind.
I know there's a lot of fans for this. I guess I'm just weird. I was never really attached.
Dom?
$3.99.
Are we watching Dom on the screen?
I know. I'm just showing you a polar bear sweater, $3.99.
I believe you.
Yeah, that's it. It's on sale.
Please believe me.
$3.98. Sorry.
I didn't sleep with that bitch. Please believe me.
Again, it's Tokyo Pop too, so I pick up all the manga publishers.
Ryan's definitely grabbing it.
Yeah.
Airways has grabbed him.
All
right.
I'm probably passing, to be honest with you. Y'all are grabbing a lot of books.
I'm passing.
This ain't variant. Can you bring that back up?
What's that?
Is it supposed to be like a variant cover?
No, damn it. We're all clicking at the same time. It does say variant there, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does say variant. Interesting. Good pickup, JJ.
This is the only picture I found, but I didn't look too hard into this. So
let's maybe number one's already out, and that's what it means by variant. Like it's a free comic book day variant, maybe. I don't know.
Well, some of these might have different covers. Who knows?
I don't know. I have no idea.
Wait, we're grabbing it? We were grabbing it, weren't we?
What number are we on? 29?
We're at 32.
Okay, we got to get going here. Come on.
That's what I'm saying. We're getting there.
Pass. I never pick these up anymore. Like, I'll just buy the regular Overstreet if I wanted it.
I might pick it up just because.
I think I do out of habit, and if I have more that I can pick up, I grab it.
Plus, I don't trust any kids that read Al Capone as a vampire comics. I don't get my advice from them.
That's a very good point.
All right, put it and grab it.
What are you guys thinking?
Put it and grab it because Marco.
Yeah. There you go.
No, we're gonna put a maybe. It's a maybe. Sorry.
All right, maybe's fine. Punch up. What are we doing?
Pass.
Punch up. Yeah, I'm not really.
I agree with the other thing. Is
Oni
includes exclusive 10-page preview of Lights. I don't know what the hell that is. Okay, yeah, pass.
It looks like a ghost.
It's a sneak peek of an upcoming shonen manga adventure.
Yeah, passing on this.
Still pass.
Yeah.
American shonen manga doesn't do very well usually. So.
Grab punch. We're not grabbing punch up, bro.
Wait, we passing or maybe in it?
We're maybe because we got
probably
one
pass.
vote, but we passed.
You put it in maybe. I don't know.
I'll leave
RuneScape.
it. Maybe's light.
I pick up
Is
RuneScape.
anybody-
I'll pick it up.
Oh fuck no. Maybe then. Fuck no.
I like my sword and
Untold Tales.
sorcery.
This leads directly into an epic new 4-part series launching in June.
Oh wow!
From Titan.
Nobody cares.
I'm just telling you what it says.
Except for JJ.
No, that's not true, Marco.
Oh my god. There's
He
no way.
represents a portion of the population that might be in there.
No, there's only one other person.
I'm
BK,
gonna grab
what
it.
is this grabbing?
Oh my
That was
god, BK.
RuneScape's an online game, isn't it? I don't know if this is related
Yep.
to it.
It's been
Yeah.
going on since like the early 2000s.
Oh,
and
you're saying
people
don't
still
pass
play
on
it.
punch?
They're saying, they're saying
I
grab
mean-
RuneScape. Let's go.
Grab it?
Yeah, it's got enough votes.
I think they're behind. No, BK's yelling about punch.
Punch.
Nerds. Joe's just calling us nerds.
Yeah,
Yeah, they are nerds.
I don't want it,
The
but I'm still gonna
sacrifice.
grab it.
I'll probably pass. It's an image number 1. I'm sure if I wanted to read it, I'll just buy the image number 1.
Yeah,
Rick
exactly.
Remender. But no, thank you.
Remember. Yeah.
Is that a weird bird, dude?
I don't know what's going on there.
Does anybody
Looks like-
care? No, pass it.
No.
Zoltar from Battle of the Planets back there.
You're right. I do see him. But still, even Zoltar's not enough.
Blue Beetle, get a ring real quick.
You got it?
I'm trying.
Ring the bell.
There you go. Animal Crossing
Pretty
FCBD CGC 98 free comic book day. Hard to find rare.
Passing on
Wow.
the
movie
All right,
cover.
we're getting passes on the
Question.
sack. Cool. Moving
That
on.
must be a real listing that he saw.
Ass on the sack.
Did you see it? No, he just made that listing up. Get the
I
fuck
know,
out of
man.
here. Get out
Don't
of here.
care. Pass.
You guys don't care about your dark, your Master Dark,
Nope,
No.
pass.
Valiant.
But not even the
This-
Exo Man of War
they can't
comic in there?
They can't even spell dark correctly. Why would I care?
No.
I liked
and-
Master Dark back in the day, but
Pass.
But no.
Pass.
it's
La,
65
la,
years.
La 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 la
La
la
la la.
la.
Nobody
Rihanna.
cares.
Doesn't move the needle for you.
No.
No.
What about generic Smurf faces in the 65? They could
I
have
have
given
the
us
first
people
cover
we
of the
knew.
Smurfs.
Well, you got to represent all the Smurfs that you didn't know. All the 97
AOA wants
other
you to
ones.
grab Smurfs. No.
Well, there's
Pass.
only 100 of them, right?
Yep.
I think
Where's
I owned
Granny
all those little
Shadow, man?
PVC toys too.
And one female.
I always pick this up.
Oh yeah, this is a pickup. Is that Spider Boy down there? Who's the little one down there?
Yes. No.
I don't know if it's
First
it might
Spider Boy.
be-
No, that's not. That's the AI thing that goes around.
No, it's a
think
TV
that's-
show.
Oh.
I didn't even know it was a TV show.
No,
Yeah.
that's
Oh, yeah,
Soundwave.
definitely TV
That
show.
should be called Shockwave. But
Shockwave,
it's called
Soundwave,
Soundwave. 'cause he's
Soundwave, shock,
he's a
Soundwave,
spider-
Spidey, Shockwave, Spidey, Soundwave, Shroudwave.
Man, we got a lot of grabs here.
That's not.
Yeah, but
saying
this one's a.
this one's always a fave.
Because the next one I got to grab Star Wars.
Grab.
Wayseeker. Remember the Avatar's the back end. We're gonna grab this either way.
I don't
Let's
know,
see.
but I haven't found. Again, I still have looked. Maybe they don't do a flip. Maybe it's not a flip. Maybe it's just inside.
It's always a flip. I thought.
I mean, it could be, but they haven't shared what the Avatar cover is. But keep an eye out.
Last year it was this flip, wasn't it? Yeah.
Yeah.
Dark horses typically flip me.
All right. Are we
Here's
doing this
Street
Street Fighter?
Fighter.
Or are we not?
Here's
know,
your
I
zero
hate-
issue.
I hate the way they've done the
This is-
art in this so much.
Yeah, I don't like
For
this
Street Fighter
art.
6. I hate.
I don't
hate
know
way
if
they
the
do it.
art inside is different and more traditional to the udon.
No, it's still bad on the inside. Dude.
Is it? Then I
You
don't
guys
know.
are really trying to say grab Smurfs. Put Smurf and grabs. These fucking clowns.
Paper
I'll probably
cuts.
still-
Smurfs?
I'll probably still pick this up just because if there's a new Street Fighter character or something in there, but I don't know.
I hate it, but JJ's right.
Bleep blop. No, it's eep op work.
That was the Jetsons.
Oh, you're right. Good pickup, Dub.
Ba weep grana weep mini bond with the Transformers.
That's right.
What are we doing with this, guys?
It's a maybe for me. It's a solid maybe.
Put a maybe.
Yeah, I'll
a
put maybe. Like if I can't get the other ones I want, and this is what's there, I take this over other stuff. Oh, I take this over Sweet Valley Twins.
Yep, pass. I think Sweet Valley Twins is old, right? Wasn't that an old?
I
Sweet
don't
Valley
know.
High was.
Oh,
Sweet
Sweet
Valley
Valley High.
High, baby.
Yeah, yeah.
I don't
Does
know, but
anybody
it might have been
care?
about the twins. I don't know. I didn't
have
read
no
it.
idea.
Pass.
Pass.
All I know is if they turned it into a TV show like Riverdale, it'd involve time travel and murder plots and weird shit that nobody cares about.
This is the Saturday morning cartoon shit again.
Yep, I'm getting this one for sure.
Yeah, I'll pick up Turtles. So let's say featuring.
Oh, it's also featuring the Rise of
Rise of
Turtles.
the Turtles.
Did that other cartoon?
Yeah, it says in 1987, blah blah blah.
Yeah, it's the second cartoon Turtles too, or whatever the Rise one, the one where they're super big on top, super small legs.
It's Turtles. I'm gonna get it. Next.
Fair enough. It's Turtles. I'll give you that.
Yeah, whatever you guys are gonna do, but I'm gonna.
I'm like a maybe. This would be a maybe.
Yeah,
I could do maybe, or I could do grab it. I'll probably grab it, to be honest.
all right.
That's
You're
fair
gonna
enough.
pass and a
Yeah.
get, so solid maybe.
Put it in a maybe.
Maybe.
What
I'll
the
probably grab
fuck?
this too.
Tom
It's
Holland's Fright Night.
Yeah, it's Tom Holland's Fright Night from American Mythology.
No problem. This is like a maybe, because then
Yes, it's a maybe.
I kind of think it probably won't be any different than the original Fright Night comic was, which I have. So
Origins is written by Holland and delves into the official history of our favorite sweater-wearing, apple-eating vampire, Jerry Dandridge.
Yeah, I'm passing.
But is
I don't
this
know.
the Chris Sarandon Jerry Dandridge or the Colin Farrell Jerry Dandridge?
I don't give a shit.
Yeah.
Oh,
there
you
go.
don't say that. The old school Prince Humperdinck Fright
Yeah.
Night was awesome.
Yeah, Fright Night was great.
Remake would not.
Nobody cares. Nice hat.
Come on,
Newman.
we had I just can't think of his name. Yeah, Evil Ed.
So you're picking this up, Pete?
This is a pass.
No, this is still just a maybe. It's just I'm just waiting for maybe. I'm just waiting for maybe.
Erroneous on both counts.
All right, let's pass on this. Let's keep going, guys. Come
Oh,
on.
you guys suck.
It's not that Tom Holland.
It's not.
No.
I thought maybe it was.
We're not doing West
The
Showdown.
for the book,
No.
I'm pretty sure.
Issue 1 was
Passing on
kind of
Vault.
cool, but yeah, I didn't read anything.
I like
after
Vault, but yeah, they could have done better on the cover.
that. They
Pass.
could have done a different series.
That too.
Ooh, damn.
Roddy McDowell.
Shots
Thank you,
fired.
Joe. That's who I was actually thinking of. Roddy McDowell. I was just watching
Roddy.
Overboard. I'm giving my notice. Sir. These are the 3 DC books which are not on the diamond list. You have to go to Lunar to find them, but they'll be out there.
The hell? Lois Lane? They're gonna try to make a Lois.
I don't
Lane
know, but there's 3
Hey,
DC
this
books.
shit ain't for me, dude. It's
Oh, it's
you
a
know,
preview of
it's
a
targeted
graphic
girls,
novel.
dude.
Oh, you don't think you want that? What about the other one? Why'd you skip over it?
I didn't skip over shit.
45. You had it up for a second ago.
This?
Yeah, that.
Oh, that is a book?
That is a book.
Oh, I thought you said there's 3 coming. Oh, I'll take
Yeah,
this.
no, that's one. That's one.
Okay.
Girls is 2. And then the other
One's a
ones-
pickup. Girls, that just ain't for me, bro.
It's probably not for me, but you know what's interesting?
No.
Okay. I was saying,
I want
I
this one.
recognize the name Sarah Kuhn from one thing. She wrote the
Well,
the
let's deal
audio
with this
book
one first
of
before
Dr.
we get to
Apple.
the girls. This one.
Oh,
Dawn
I'll
of
pick it up.
DC.
I
Yeah,
probably won't
everybody's
care.
picking this up.
What the hell's in it?
I have no idea.
Rebooting all their stories?
I could go to the thing. What is it? Clark and Lex now. Girl taking over. Dawn of DC is a year-long publishing initiative, epic
Ugh.
storyline. They're probably going to preview all
no,
of their-
they didn't say that, did they? Not a year-long
Ugh.
initiative.
Yep,
Dawn
year-long
of DC.
publishing
Can you,
initiative.
DC, you got to ban initiative. Year-long initiative is a fucking thing they should never say at DC.
well,
It's
ever.
never a
They-
year either with DC.
That's
They
like
said it.
reboot
Like
number
Doomsday
1 for
Clock,
Marvel.
it'll be
Just
like
fuck.
2.5 years.
There's featuring an all-new original story plus sneak peeks at
I don't give a shit.
I'm still picking it up, but nobody gives a shit.
Yeah, I don't care, but I'll still get it.
Apparently, there's a foil variant somewhere in there too.
That's their 1 in 1,000 that they do,
Oh,
or 1 in
yeah.
100. They last year and 2
Yeah,
years
yeah,
ago they
shit.
did a 1 in 100 and a 1 in 1,000. Marvel did that too last year. I
They
don't
did,
know
you're
with the
right.
special cover. Yeah, I don't know. I haven't kept up with this year, but
No,
I
I
know they
didn't
did it
either.
last-
I was just reading the little bit that I.
Yeah.
that I found, and they mentioned that.
All right, so we're passing on Girl Taking Over.
Wait,
right?
you guys know Girl Taking Over? It is a Lois Lane story. It's from Sarah Kuhn. An expressive and lively art by Ariel Jovellanos.
I know
Charming
Sarah
young
Kuhn
adult
from doing
story.
the Dr. Afra audiobook, which actually wasn't bad.
Hey, look, if this is for y'all, it's for y'all. I'm just saying.
It's
I'm
an
passing on it.
excerpt from an upcoming original graphic novel. So
I don't
it's
give
a
a
clip
shit.
that's going to be from something that's going to cost you $10 to $15.
If I had like,
Yeah, I don't
something
care.
I'd
I'm
probably
not
be
getting
interested, but I don't care.
Yeah, I don't think.
I'm not getting this one. And they got one more.
Is she wearing an apron? This is a cooking story. If it was a cookbook, I might be interested.
Yeah, there's a recipe. All right, one more from DC.
Oh,
No.
God,
Clark
what the hell?
and Lex.
Lex is a
No.
ginger and he has long hair.
Illustrated by an unfortunately named illustrator.
No.
Erroneous! Erroneous! Erroneous on both counts.
Erroneous on the orange hair. Erroneous on whatever the fuck's going on this shit.
Includes
What's
a
the
preview
guy's
of
name?
young Superman.
Jerry Gaylord.
Yeah, that's the art.
So
It's a fresh
Gaylord.
twist on a familiar face that is sure to keep readers on the edge of their seat. I don't care.
What is the little Batman thing though?
I was trying to read it. I can just
There's
Fan
another
Club,
picture
Batman
of
Squad.
the fan club
I can't read
Batman
what's on there.
Squad.
Flip
Left.
over for a special sneak peek at Fan Club.
That's
Batman
the I
Squad.
guess the flip on this one.
wow. Okay. Still pass.
The great send up of the Batman mythos, as well as a series of silly adventures from the mind of satirist Jim Benton.
Yeah, they gotta stop pushing all this ginger stuff on us. Yeah.
Well, Lex was supposed to have had red hair, right? When he had hair.
Who cares?
I don't care. I'm just saying.
All right, passing on this.
All right, we're passing.
You
And
got
we are
through it?
through our list.
Also, it looks like he has
Wait a
rosacea on
minute.
his face.
Wait a minute. There's another book.
What book?
What book?
There's a Spider-Man book that's not.
Erroneous! Erroneous! Erroneous on both counts.
We got
What are we
Spider-Man
saying?
Venom.
We
It's
had
Spider-Man 2. It's a prequel to the game. You
Yeah,
don't. Let me send it to you.
I went through the list.
I read about it yesterday or this morning, and it's I think it's legit, Pete.
I went through this list twice. And my buddy who did his order, he showed me his diamond order form and said he had to show me where he had to get the DC.
Oh yeah,
book
I see what he's
separate.
talking about now. Part
Yeah.
of the game verse.
You don't have any idea what you're talking about.
Maybe I don't. Maybe I made it up. I don't know, but I think it's legit.
Well, it wasn't in the links that I found.
Maybe.
Any of the links.
Yeah, it says we'll be available at comic shops Saturday's free comic book day, and digital copies also on Marvel.com.
Yeah, because I had to reconcile while numbers weren't matching, and I had to find out that those two were canceled, and that the three DC books weren't part of the diamond listings. It was a whole thing I had to do.
King of Golden State. Watch 2 or 3. Yeah, hey, absolutely. It's just not for me, bro. It's just not for me.
Well, I mean, if I'm not the target market of a book, anyways, I'll leave it for.
Can you look in our chat, Pete? I sent you a pic of it.
Yeah, I see this, but
I haven't got time for this Mickey Mouse bullshit.
That's
Let's
the
go.
best one
like that,
ever.
dude.
How
That's a
many
good
movie
one.
clips did you
thanks.
use?
I don't know, dude. I just found all these new ones.
I threw a bunch of new ones in
Doug
there.
put them in there.
That's nice.
I don't give a fuck.
I put that one in there. I found it, but I can't find it.
It's on Marvel.com.
I'm proud of us though. When we did takes or grabs or whatever we call it.
There's still a lot. I don't think we're allowed to walk out of the store with this many free ones.
No,
They're
you
probably
can't
yellow.
walk
Probably
out
not,
with as many
no.
free books, dude. Are you out of your mind?
Well, I don't know. Chat put some of them in there. Like we didn't put Smurfs in there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All I'm telling you is I want Animal Crossing. I want the Marvel voices.
Yeah.
Like I said, I
That's
mean, I
all
get
I'm really worried
5,
about.
so I'm taking Star Wars and the
And Star Wars. Yeah, Star Wars.
This
anime
was
comics
very. This
and-
was AOA. I agree. This thing got out of hand. It was very spice like. Oh yeah, I saw
Yeah,
that. before.
this is, but it doesn't say free comic book day on it.
They might be selling it to you.
They might be selling this shit.
Yeah, that might be the
Oh,
digital cover too.
Maybe you're right.
Who knows?
Still,
But
I'll pick it. I'll probably, even if they're selling it, I'll probably pick it up because I like the Gamers Verse ones they did before.
So this
I
is a
kind of like
pre-
this cover. I would probably put this in my probably grab.
Animal Crossing is the clear
It's
winner.
supposed to be a prequel to the new game.
I'll probably pick it up.
From what
I haven't got time for this Mickey Mouse bullshit.
my favorite actor by far in the history of the world.
See, what you should have used for the tier list is the clip where he says "everyone" really loud. Everyone. What are we picking up? Everyone.
I don't understand a word you just said.
Oh, I like that. I like that.
You should have clipped Billy Madison.
Yeah, the
Oh, that's
Madison
too
one.
long of a
Oh,
clip
yeah,
to
yeah.
find it. Good.
They
They won't let us
the
put it
greatest
in
one to
here.
use.
I'm rich, bitch.
All right.
That's the super chat video.
Okay.
If we get a
Oh,
super chat, that's our video.
All right, you got it.
But until then,
That don't make no sense.
we don't.
What
use
is it? What is it? Leftover shit? I grab what I want. They say 6F them. All right.
Zaggy just
one way
grabs
to
everything
handle
and
it.
runs out the door. They're free.
I'm smart, you're dumb. I'm big, you're little. I'm right, you're wrong.
Dude, if Zaggy came into my store and just did that, like I got 8, I'm out, bitch. Dude, yeah.
What are you gonna do? Run after him? I mean,
Yeah,
like,
what are you gonna do? You gonna go like,
For free
okay.
comics.
Yeah, I mean, he's just
Dude, you
giggling
owe
out
me
the door.
17 cents.
He's giggling out. All right. Well, enjoy. Hopefully, you guys get Animal Crossing. I don't know about the rest of this nonsense, but
Yeah, take a shot on the Marvel voices and just grab the Star
we've been
Wars
on for
Star
3.5 freaking hours. You guys are animals. Thank you, chat.
That's your 3, though. If you can only get 3, I'm telling you, that's your 3.
Which
Animal
3?
Crossing, the Marvel voices, and the Star Wars.
Yeah, that's something good. I might, yeah. Yeah,
Makes
amazing
sense.
friends. Yeah. All right. Sounds good.
Yeah, with
About
that,
the
we
lowest
didn't go
book
long
is the
enough.
SNS Seeley interview. Explain why he writes towards younger ladies. Oh, yeah. Okay, go check out the SNS Seeley interview. Why he writes towards younger ladies. And make sure you're checking out SNS. They got good stuff going on over there.
Yeah, they got some fun stuff coming your guys' way this week. So watch them on
Oh, you
Saturday.
sent an image in the chat. Okay, cool. All right,
With
cool.
that-
I'm exhausted. Yep. Let's
Yeah.
go, Pete. Get us out of here.
We're getting out of
See
here.
you next week,
Thank
guys.
for
Thank
stopping
you.
by.
Have a good one.